Yeah, and that's one thing that we had brought up, leading into a lot of the conversations going into this bracket, is that Maisa is sort of in a Diogo Hayes situation. Usually competes much lighter than this bracket. Definitely much lighter than Bia. Maisa being called the rooster weight great, right? She has really dominated that division in both gi and no gi, and showed that in colors at the Brazilian trials that she won in under 66 kilograms. But this is a bit of a different story. This is Bia Mesquita.
Maisa, though, extremely aggressive athlete and relentless, can keep a pace for a very long time. I was so impressed with her at the WNO Championships last September, about a year ago exactly, where she had a 25-minute war, or 30-minute war with Grace Gundrum, where she just kept chasing the pass, chasing the back, and never gave up and didn't stop believing in her strategy. She ended up taking the win there at the very end, getting the pass, I think. For her part, Bia Mesquita has put a renewed emphasis on wrestling. We went and visited her a few times during her ADCC camp, and that's what they were doing at Gracie Umaita South Bay. A lot of wrestling work.
Oh, here we go.
So far, we're just seeing her work her passing game from top and to great effect.
Bia really insistent on this pass. Look at the flexibility of Maisa Bastos. And back to it. So far, both very patient in their approach. Maisa Bastos representing Unity. Bia Mesquita representing Gracie Humaita.
Maisa maybe getting a quick look at some K-guard action there, but Bia shuts that down, moves out of range. You have to think Maisa's thinking arm drags or inversions at this point.
And it makes sense, I think. I think arm drags where you can go around your opponent from the seated position. Probably implementing,
jumps on the neck.
For a potential guillotine right there. Sits right back down, keeping Bia honest. And I think what we're seeing right now is a little bit of sort of a strategy that Marcelo Garcia employed a lot, especially in the open divisions he would compete in. Is this seated, looking for arm drags, looking for an opportunity to use his speed and his agility. And Maisa coming into this bracket, she is light even for the lightest bracket. So I think we're seeing a lot of those similar strategies and mindsets employed. Maisa once again trying to invert. And Bia is consistently looking for these opportunities to get tight on an underhook. But she does need to be careful. Maisa's looking for those opportunities for Bia to come in and get a little bit too close and maybe snatch an arm, or like we saw earlier, snatch an opportunity on a guillotine.
I'm also seeing Maisa chase Bia down the mat just a little bit. Bia looking for those openings, but maybe being slightly cautious. Not a factor yet, but something that may come into play a little bit later in this match here. You know, the judges do not like this backward action from Bia.
Bia turning on the pressure a little bit more. But Maisa finds herself right in the closed guard. And I imagine a lot of the leg entanglements from Maisa might lean more towards trying to take the back than trying to get a heel hook. But she is such a quick learner, and she's seemingly getting better always, which is crazy to think because she is such a seasoned champion. So you wonder, maybe she has those tricks up her sleeve. Now points have come into effect. Now we see a classic double under defense here from Maisa Bastos, clasping her hands around the left arm of Bia Mesquita. And if she's able to use her right leg and straighten it and extract the left arm of Bia, then Bia will find herself in a triangle situation.
I think Mesquita's happy to be here. She's looking for a way to close that distance for a while. Now that the points period has started, I think she's going to take her time, start trying to really put the pressure on because Maisa's guard is so compact, it's almost impossible to find an opening. Here we see her throw a foot in front. She really does have one of the best guards ever.
Very seldom do you see people even get close to passing the guard of Maisa Bastos. But as I say that, Bia Mesquita shoving Maisa Bastos back. Once again, upon looking for that arm drag, Bia Mesquita putting the pressure. Now throwing her arm over, or throwing her leg over the head of Bia. And Maisa's keeping this very close, Chase.
100%. I've seen the referee motion to Bia's corner that he's warned her. I mean that the pressure from bottom that Bastos is applying is working.
And it's not often you see the bottom person putting more pressure than the person on top, but Bia, a very knowledgeable, very seasoned competitor.
Big shove from Maisa from bottom.
You see the words Lady Goat on the back of Bia Mesquita's rash guard, and now she's got very close to potentially even going into a half guard situation there. Now she's getting a little bit tighter. I think the key to passing the guard here, Chase, for Bia is going to be to lock down the hips of Maisa. And now you see her trying to get a double underpass going. I think this is going to be a pass that holds the principles of what she needs to do to get past Maisa's guard, because Maisa's so good at articulating her hips in a way that she can bring her legs back in front of her or that she can spin back underneath and invert. So Bia's going to be needing to look for some passes that are going to lock down the hips of Maisa Bastos. Passes like half guard, body lock, double under. I think those are some great options.
Yeah, great insight there. And Maisa's ability also just to get her hips back to the mat is second to none, seemingly. I mean, really, really great work there.
Oh, and here we go. Maisa throwing her leg over, looking for a submission around the back, and Bia, once again, back on the pass. It's a very interesting clash of styles.
Bia looking for the stack, just not getting where she wants. Maisa maybe on a good arm drag here.
Oh, first time we see Maisa back up to her feet, and now she has to stay on her feet, Chase.
Yeah, that may have been a little bit of instinct kicking in, because now she cannot go to guard without a penalty.
And now she's going to have to engage the takedowns with Bia Mesquita, trying to shove Maisa over to us. And engaging the takedowns with Bia Mesquita is going to be a very tough feat. But she's hanging in there, Chase. She's doing a good job keeping her hips back in those situations, trying to use her feet to sweep the legs out of the way, but she is backing up kind of a lot.
Let's see, we're going to reset here in the middle with Bia in a good position here.
Oh.
Nearly careen out of bounds there. Only 20 seconds left, but still, if they go to overtime, it would be the same scenario.
Maisa taking a moment to fix her hair, and we're back. 23 seconds. It's very important that Maisa does not get taken down here. Although I'm sure Bia would love to make that happen here in the last 10 seconds. Six seconds left. Oh, picks her back up, sets her back down. And we are going to overtime. They're going to reset back on their feet. We're going to get 5 more minutes. In the corner of Maisa Bastos is Jefferson Guaresi and Sebastian Rodriguez, who at the ADCC Open both got first and second place.
Bia looking a little fatigued. I know she had to cut a lot of weight for this.
Referee warning Maisa Bastos to not bear claw the face of Bia Mesquita. Oh, and we're seeing a little bit of mixing up on the wrestling from Maisa Bastos.
You love to see. I love the aggression from Maisa.
The corner of Maisa Bastos calling for some level changes. In the corner of Bia Mesquita, legendary Leticia Ribeiro. And now it's Maisa pushing forward, pushing Bia back to the middle of the ring. Certainly a change in aggression from what was the end of regulation and now in overtime. Maisa is pushing the pace and trying to put Bia on her heels. Maisa consistently looking for this arm drag on the right arm of Bia Mesquita as well.
Oh, nearly going out of bounds there. A big foot sweep attempt from Bia. Bia does need to get on the gas a little bit here.
A little bit, and you can tell the difference in strength even now in the, the ending parts of the match where we're about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the entirety of this match, and you can see the difference in strength still. Bia Mesquita did a really hard collar tie, and Maisa tried to shuck it off, but it just remained.
Now they've both been awarded penalties, it looks like. I'm looking at the scoreboard now. Yep. So no change, but a warning that that behavior is going to be penalized further if they continue doing so.
Absolutely. Now Bia with a really strong underhook on her right arm. We'll see how she uses that to take this match to the ground. Over on mat 3, the over 65 kilogram division has started. The queen, Gabby Garcia, is currently in mount over Nikki Lloyd Griffiths. Oh, and possibly taking the match to the ground is Bia Mesquita right here on the edge.
And it looks like they're going to try and reset this position here.
Possibly the result of the lack of activity earlier. The referee just wants to kind of preserve this moment for the rest of the match. But definitely a big opportunity for Bia Mesquita here. Maisa Bastos has looked great thus far. She has certainly been pushing the pace in the last 7 minutes, I'd say, of this match, Chase.
But Bia has got so much championship experience. Not that Maisa doesn't, but Bia has even more, and she knows how to turn it on when she needs it. And this is a great opportunity for her, but she loses control.
Now Maisa, the one coming forward. Now Maisa has not thrown any concrete. She went for one double leg earlier, but she hasn't thrown very many concrete attacks, like takedown attempts. So I'm interested to see. You see her almost engaging sort of a Russian tie there. Both arms on the arm. Now ducking underneath, looking for a single leg on the outside, and gives up turtle position.
Oh,
Bia Mesquita takes the back!
On it like a shot. Both hooks are in. 3 points are on the board for Bia Mesquita. It looks like the choke may be on.
1 minute and 20 seconds left, and Bia Mesquita is wrenching the body of Maisa Bastos here. And it looks like it might even end up in mount, Chase.
Just 1 minute left, and wow, Bia Mesquita just found the opening, did not hesitate.
And like I said, Chase, we hadn't seen Maisa Bastos throw too many attacks, and the moment that she did, it did not end up well, and here she is now with 43 seconds left, finding herself in a deep hole.
Yeah, I was really impressed with Maisa doing enough to control the tempo without committing to a shot. And, she did what she thought she had to try and take the win here, but Bia was able to capitalize.
And look at her still reorienting the position, ending up in what looks like close guard almost now, correcting her hips, but it's 19 seconds left, and Bia still has such a tight grip on the neck. Even though the position has changed and she doesn't necessarily have the rear naked choke, she does still have the grips of it.
And that's going to take us to the end here. Amazing showing from Bia Mesquita and Maisa Bastos, but it will be Bia that moves on to the next round of competition here.
And Maisa did so great for this division. You know, she came in the undersized competitor, but my goodness, what a great performance. You know, really testing Bia Mesquita, pushing her to the limit.
6 bracket. We're going to see the returning champ here.
All right, the champ, 2019 champion Bianca Basilio taking on Julia Meili. Meili, Euro Trials champion, fighting out of Norway. The Brazilian Basilio fighting out of Atos, the returning champion. Silver in 2017, gold 2019. Both in the black and white King's gear for Basilio.
Little eye poke.
Referee check on it real quick.
Go ahead, put it back on. Just try to keep it a little way in your mouth, that way you're not muffled. Okay?
Yep. Thank you. Checking on the eye there. So do we think Pato or Krikorian came at it? Did we see? Were we able to see that?
Oh, Pato definitely got the sub.
Oh, Pato got the sub. Okay. So we got.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, I think it was a leg lock because I saw Krikorian limping away from the mat.
All right, we're back underway here. And Basilio can move. Inside tie here. Oh, nice little level change there. Basilio Melee able to fight it off. She's holding center position. Melee from Norway, Brazilian representative, and our returning champ Basilio. Big win over Ffion Davies in the finals of 2019. Look at these level changes
Very
from the
active on
Atos
feet.
black belt. Collars, matching collar ties here. To BMAC, I'm gonna tell you what, it's been a minute since we've had even a penalty, right? It's been a bit since we had a penalty put on the screen.
Yeah,
They've been active, these competitors.
there's a lot of, I wouldn't want to say a lot, but there were more of it happening earlier in
With
the
the
day
bigger
and
guys.
with the heavier
Yeah.
guys. But as the
Yeah,
weight
and
classes
again-
have gotten smaller, the action's gotten faster.
We don't get to look up too much, but every time I look up, nobody has left the seats. There is
No.
still packed.
Yeah, even
And
into the
this
upper
is the
deck.
round of 16s, and then we're getting into the round of 8 here. Like the women, this is the round of 8. Imagine what it's going to look like for semifinals, finals, and bronze medals in the absolute.
It's wild, man.
Again, great action here in the first 2 minutes from Basilio and Melee. Trying to get in on a collar here, but Basilio able to strip that off. They're going to stop him. They'll move back to center.
And
they're-
both ladies are going to receive
man,
a warning.
warning. Ain't
Okay.
even messing
You
around.
cursed it, Jay. You cursed us.
Man, he went right to warning. 2.5 till points.
Slide by attempt from Basilio. A lot of feigning, a lot of level changing, but the referee's right. There's not that much engagement. And here comes a body lock attempt from Basilio. Melee pummels through.
Yeah, she's over.
Just looking to lock
Overgripped
the
here.
hands.
Either one of them could step in front and launch right now. I think Basilio's got the better angle. There you see Melee trying to gather Basilio's head up. Basilio's head position is what's stifling everything right now. Melee is trying to bring her up, but to bring her up, she's going to have to get her head over her shoulder. And Basilio is planting her head underneath the chin to stop that motion. See, you see where she's trying to elevate. She's using her head to stop that. Because you can look, Basilio's not even trying to grip with her arms. Her arms are extensions right now. See how they're on the hips?
Yeah, she's pinching the elbows
Yeah.
together, which,
There.
there's the thing we were looking for, a
Yeah.
little foot trip.
Look how aggressive on that collar Basilio is. Man, there's the snap down. Very nice. Back to center. Melee seems kind of unfazed.
But yeah, you have to think she knew what she was walking into here with Basilio. She's a dog.
Circling, holding center position here is Melee.
Melee doesn't look overwhelmed at all, though, by the aggression of Basilio. She's staying right in the pocket, strong stance. Basilio tried to throw the hip in. Melee not having it.
Just over a minute to points. Level changing here again. Now, other than that little over-under situation where she had that little tap to the foot to attempt. Nobody's really leveled. There we go. Just
There's a big
wow.
takedown.
Just before, I mean, like 40 seconds before points, but man, she just shot forward.
Yeah, she locked the body and hit that trip
No hesitation.
and flat
No
backed her.
hesitation.
Flat backed her.
Got 25 seconds to points here. She's got her really pinned. Now here's the thing is they will call Basilio if she doesn't try to start passing. If Basilio doesn't try to start moving forward and passing, I believe that might be, all right, so they just called in for points. Trying to push forward now is Basilio. Meili trying to get some space to maybe get to a half-guarded position where she has an underhook.
She's got a devil on her right here with Basilio.
Basilio wide based from this half guard.
And they're going to reset on. Yeah, I think that's a good move because this is where explosive movement is going to happen when it does. When the movement does come, it's going to be explosive and quick.
After this, we will move to the round of 8 for the men. Back to 99. All right, they're restarting with the grips. All right, back underway here. Half-guarded position for Atos' Basilio. Tries to cut that knee through. Man, that was beautifully timed, too. Look at this. Nice job of going like almost reverse De La Riva and underhook and high step. Let's see what happens. See if she can cut past this inside leg. Basilio almost there. Look at this.
Making the play to the back now.
Tries to turtle to avoid the points here is Meili, and it might end up giving up the back. No, that's the thing that with ADCC rules that's a beautiful thing. Like, sure, you could turn to turtle to avoid getting points scored on you, but you give up your back.
Yeah,
you know?
and you might
and
still
here's
get
what
the
happened.
same points, and this is the same
So
exact
yeah, she's already threatening with that left arm, and she's about to get her 3 points for the score here, and it will. Basilio, the champ, will go up 3-0, and she's gonna get the tap. Short choke. Short choke from the back for Atos' Bianca Basilio, and she will move forward to take on the winner of Elvira and Brianna Ste-Marie, which is happening on mat 1 right now. Again, you can tune in to all 3 mats on FloZone and have all 3 up on the screen. All the matches that have happened already, you can pull them all up. You can pull them all up on Flo Arena.
And Elvira Karppinen and the white and teal, let's call it, rash guard. Brianna Ste-Marie, not just a 1 but 2-time trials winner.
Yep.
As only 1 qualifies due to the division size being half of that of the men's categories here. And Elvira herself is an ADCC World veteran. A notable submission win over Mackenzie Dern in 2017 in Finland. But we have Brianna Ste-Marie here on top, and she has some of the best pressure passing I've seen in the lighter weight categories. Just incredible.
Yeah, she's definitely somebody a lot of people are choosing to be a disruptor in this under 60 kilogram division. When you have names like Ffion Davies, Bia Basilio, Bia Mesquita, then you have Brianna Ste-Marie. And Brianna Ste-Marie definitely is the dark horse. She is the person with this Kimura trap that she implements so well off the pressure passing. And she looks so great at both East Coast and West Coast trials, like you said, clearing out both of them. It's going to be interesting to see how she does in this bracket. So far, Elvira doing a good job with this left knee shield, stopping the pressure coming forward by Brianna. You can tell, look how much Brianna is gunning for that Kimura trap. She really loves to implement this Kimura trap, even going over the leg of Elvira to try to initiate it.
She's
Here it
nearly
is.
where she wants to be. There you go. Kicks out, but still has the grip she wants.
Here we go. A great Kimura attack. Brianna Ste-Marie has a devastating Kimura. Now she has the grip locked. But look at Elvira keeping her left shin stapled. Oh, gets tipped over the backside, and now in an armbar situation. Will Brianna Ste-Marie get the submission here in the opening 3 minutes of the first round?
This is looking pretty good. She's got all the time in the world. They're not too sweaty yet. She's going to take her time here and look to finish this armbar.
Yeah, and this is a great spot to be, Chase. I love that you mentioned that because it really does make a difference finishing a submission when you're sweaty versus when you're completely fresh, and it's only been 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Brianna Ste-Marie so composed, too. $11,000 people here in attendance at the Thomas and Mack Arena, and Brianna Ste-Marie looking to send a cheer throughout the crowd here. Taking her time to really extract this arm and this submission, and Elvira staying patient as well. It's an interesting thing about Jiu-Jitsu, Chase, is both athletes have the responsibility to stay calm in this situation.
Yeah, you don't want to panic, but Brianna Ste-Marie looking closer and closer here to breaking that grip and freeing the arm.
Brianna Ste-Marie, interestingly enough, not really using her legs on the opposing arm of Elvira Karppinen, but here we go. Maybe she doesn't need it. Looks like the armbar could be here any second. But as I said before, Chase, she's not using her other legs to interfere with the grip. She's mainly focusing on using her arms to break the grip.
I think she really wants to keep the position, keep Elvira's head.
Oh, and there it is,
the arm
there it is!
extended.
Is that it? The arm is fully extended, just barely rolling out.
Oh
my
Oh
goodness!
my God! It
The
is
arm
so
is fully
bad.
extended.
Triangle's
And now
on.
in a triangle, back to the arm.
And she's
and
out.
Elvira Karppinen is as resilient as they come.
I don't know how you bend the arm any further than that.
My stomach hurts, Chase.
But now
now
Elvira
on a
is a
leg
noted
attack?
leg locker. Eyeing a heel here.
A leg attack of her own. Elvira trying to volley back. They were talking to her coach there.
And she has learned that it is now points. And put it on that pressure, put it on the smash, protecting her heel in the process.
And the left arm of Brianna Ste-Marie in between her own leg and the body of Karppinen here. Just really stapling her elbow to her hip and keeping that tight body pressure. It's going to stifle a lot of the ability for Elvira to get under the leg here. It's interesting. You have a situation like earlier where we're screaming and we think the match is over, and then Elvira just says, "Nope, I'm not done yet."
Yeah, that was tough. A lot of heart from Elvira out there. But Brianna Ste-Marie still pretty dominant here.
And the thing that we have to wonder is that arm now compromised? How is that going to play into the game of Elvira?
Your winner on match 3, moving on to the semifinals by submission is Brianna Ste-Marie.
As you guys just heard on mat 3, Bianca Basilio is moving on to the next round of the bracket. Only 8 people per women's division, so that definitely shakes things up. And this has been a very slow progressing pass for Brianna Ste-Marie. Now that she's found the position that she feels, A, she needs to defend because any wrong move can yield Elvira getting into a leg entanglement, but also just staying tight on the pressure. Her hips are always facing towards Elvira. She's doing a great job of keeping the pressure going forward and not being too far over the top to where she gets knocked off balance.
Coming to match number 3, Ffion Davies and Adele Guerrero.
That underhook just got a lot deeper for Brianna Ste-Marie. Watching the slow metamorphosis of a completed pass here.
Yeah, and Elvira really just stuck. Let's put it like it is. Her shoulders are nearly flat on the mat. That underhook, so dominant control point here. And you can see Brianna Ste-Marie trying to open the guard here. There it goes. Beautiful work, and that's what I was talking about at the beginning here. That pressure passing style, never moving backwards, inching forward. That was beautiful.
Absolutely. And
3 points on the board.
That underhook chase, really, you saw Elvira really doing everything she could to turtle up, but that underhook on the far side, it was such a serious roadblock, so that now Brianna Ste-Marie can comfortably work from turtle position without any sense of urgency. She's up by 3.
Yeah, with just a minute left. So she's a little surprised there with Elvira's durability.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think everybody in the crowd was too.
But right back to it. Now, let's see if we switch back to another Kimura trap or keep hunting this this guillotine and chin strap action here.
With 50 seconds left, I imagine Brianna Ste-Marie will just try to conserve her energy for the next round. So far, she has looked exactly as I'm sure we all expected her to. Very impressive. Now really hunting this guillotine here. Even in the wake of potentially giving up points, let's say the guillotine doesn't work, she's fine with that. But seeing as she did initiate the guillotine, doesn't matter anyway. Brianna Ste-Marie moving on to the next round. Beautiful performance. What we thought would have ended a long time ago, but the endurance and the tenacity of Elvira Karppinen.
Winner on mat 1, Brianna Ste-Marie.
Very, very
The
impressive.
European Trials winner to get her ticket to the big show. All right, here we go. Davis in the blue, black for Fornarino.
Davis absolutely on a tear.
Yeah,
Look at
it.
this,
She
already
wasted
aggressively
no
working the knee
time.
cut.
Did a lot of her camp at Essential too for this with
That's right.
JT Torres. Shield coming across for Fornarino. Trying to get that underhook. Davis level change. Addresses that top arm. Really pummeling to win position with that top arm.
Into the closed guard, Fornarino. A lot of aggressive hand fighting early on.
Davis remaining in the closed guard, staying on the knees for the time being. Fornarino trying to get across to the left arm of Davis. Actually, I think she's just trying to fight the grip fighting off. Davis hasn't stopped trying to control her hands or get inside position.
Oh, there's the underhook. She might try to turn this into a shoulder crunch or a back take. Good work by Ffion. Not accepting that.
So leg pulls here from Fornerino, trying to off balance Davis.
On mat 1, Brianna Ste-Marie.
And just an update on mat 1, Brianna Ste-Marie win over Elvira Karppinen. So it'll be Bianca and Brie Ste-Marie in the semifinal. Ffion Davies on top inside the closed guard of Adele Fornerino.
Mat number 1, Thea Mesquita and Maisa Bosco.
Inside position here on the hands for Davis. I'm actually surprised Davis hasn't come up to the feet yet, unless she doesn't feel, there you go, just as I say that. And you want to know what? I can't believe we're only 2 minutes into this match. Doesn't feel like it's going off more than 2 minutes, right?
Every time Ffion goes to create some space or some stand-up,
Knee pull, right?
then
Knee pull
Fornerino's
immediately.
digging that right arm underneath to try to create some angle, which sort of forces Ffion to feel like she needs to get back down to that. You see that?
Yep.
So he digs that arm underneath and starts creating an angle.
And she's not like unlocking or moving to K or any K guard, anything like that.
No, but if that angle is there and Ffion continues to stand while that arm is under attack,
There, that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Trying to off balance from there. Even triangles and stuff become available.
Absolutely.
You start posting up on that far leg.
absolutely, and that's, probably every good submission that happens from the guard happens because some kind of sweep or reversal got threatened first, or a stand-up maybe.
Fornerino has done a good job of at least stifling any pass attempts now
There
from Ffion.
he
This
is.
is what she needed. She needed to get up on the feet, needed to get that guard open. Here's where she could be more explosive and aggressive. You see her already trying to cut through the shielded guard here. Oh, look at this.
Oh, careful there,
Yeah,
Fornerino.
I'll tell you, Fornerino,
It's
man,
big
that
trouble
was
for her.
She almost did that to herself there. She moved and allowed Ffion that space to come over top. You got to imagine Ffion is looking all back take right here. See if
Well,
she
she's
tries
going to have to
pummel.
find a way to clear that knee shield first. There's what
that
she
scoop.
needs.
Oh, look at that
Excellent
Fornerino.
recovery. Fornerino
Closes that
going
guard
back into the closed
off.
guard.
I'll tell you what, almost gave up like a horrible position. Excellent job being able to get herself back and recover.
Yeah, it looked like Ffion tried to jump across that position. Like she took the scoop on the neck, tried to jump across. Ffion using the reaping style position to open the guard. That was interesting. Pretty old school there.
Yeah, right? Ffion trying to cut back again. Again, Fornerino's ability to stay guarded and re-guard, just outstanding.
Ooh, this is big trouble though.
Yeah, she's almost north-south here. You see her trying to stack. Good job, Fornerino. Immediately squares off De La Riva's back to the inside, shielded. Ffion trying to cut that knee through. Again, is going to have to address that top leg. Trying to turn her, almost looked like she was trying to turn her left shoulder to the ground to try to beat that leg. A little pressure here from top.
A little less than 30 seconds to points here. Ooh,
Oh,
nice
nice
underhook.
move. Squared her back off and immediately went to cut through again. Oh, look at this claw grip over
This
the
is
side.
it.
She's,
She's
gonna
not
try to
gonna
go
rush
back
this
from
time.
it. Oh no, she might go for the pass. She might go for the back from here. It's going to depend on what Fornerino does. You see, Fornerino is already trying to make knee elbow connection.
And we are almost at the points period. Ffion, there she goes.
Now let's see what she does with this leg. This right leg, is it going to go over or is it going to backstep?
Check out
And
that
let's play
staple she's
pass.
got with
Oh,
the
yeah.
left foot right there.
She's got that arm trapped. She might have a forearm crush in there.
It's potential. She
Oh,
needs
okay,
to
now
bring
it's-
that
yeah,
other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
she
that's
would need
not
to bring
what
that other
matters,
arm
yeah.
out or that other leg out of the pass and maybe figure four so that she could drive weight without losing the entanglement. There's the
There it is.
pass.
Solid pass here from Davis.
Well, okay, I was going to say not yet,
So,
but now we've got it.
she's going to get the 3 for the pass. I just don't know if she'll get the 2 for the mount. I believe she held long enough,
I
but
think
again,
she's
I
gonna
wasn't
get that.
counting.
Yeah, she got the 3. So they
And
call
that's
it for
probably
the
all
pass.
she'll get. So you're not going to chain things together. So if you don't control long enough, they don't chain points.
This is a finishing move here
Now
for Ffion.
she's on neon belly. Came back off. I wonder if she was trying to gather another 2 points. They did give her 2 for the neon belly. Up 5-0. And neon belly, if you're traditional, so they did give another 2, so they did give the mount as well. So they've given her points for the pass, the mount, and the neon belly. Now she's looking to make her way to the back via gift wrap here, moving her body slowly up, moving that knee slowly up to the back of the head so that she can gather that upper body, and you'll see her sit over probably to her right hip here shortly. Again, Fornerino doing everything in her power to get her back flat to the mat to make all that impossible.
Yeah, and the more she flattens her back to the mat, the more she exposes either this arm triangle, katagatame, or the arm lock. Ffion, if she's got that second underhook, and she does, so this is going to be a really good mounted arm lock opportunity for Ffion if she can keep that.
Oh, this made it even. This gave her even more options. Just getting her up on the side like that. Let's see if she used it for the back take. There it goes.
Beautiful chair sit.
She's locked in. She'll get her
she's
points.
gonna
Oh, right
finish
for
that
the finish.
Ffion Davies
Look at
trying to send this one home. She's got it.
Ffion Davies out of Essential Jiu-Jitsu will move on to the semifinals. She makes it to day 2. What a match. Up 10-0 before the submission. Your winner, Ffion Davies.
Davis not content to sit back and win on points. When she saw an opportunity to draw her sword, she drew it and she took the head.
No, sir. What a match. Ffion Davies, your winner. You can tune in on.
Coming to mat number 1, Bianca Basilio and Brianna Ste-Marie. Coming to match number 3, Ffion Davies and Elisabeth Clay.
Holy smoke show.
Okay, guys, we are back with our next match here on mat 1. We're going to have Brianna Ste-Marie take on 2019 ADCC champ Bianca Basilio. This should be a scrappy fight.
Absolutely. Bianca Basilio, known for her very active and dynamic takedowns and her bochinha, otherwise known as just the straight ankle lock. And Brianna Ste-Marie won the East Coast and West Coast trials by a wide margin. Looked very dominant, very, very good in those trials, and today finds herself against the champ.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Brianna Ste-Marie's game. Incredible passing, a lot of pressure. Very used to the Kimura trap as we saw yesterday, looking for arm locks from everywhere. They match up nice stylistically. Bianca Basilio is bringing the heat with those collar ties early.
Yeah, Brianna had that arm bar yesterday versus Elvira Karpinen that I'm sure left a lot of people at home nauseous. was a very, very impressive showing. For those of you guys following along in the multi-mat technology and FloGrappling.com, you're seeing Ffion Davies versus Bia Mesquita in a rematch from 2019 ADCC. Now we see some side-to-side movement from Bianca, really keeping it active, and a guillotine. She's arching it really strong. It doesn't look like she has it all the way deep. You can see the hairline of Brianna Ste-Marie, but she is arching it. Her head is caught. And the head is free. And back to the feet.
Really aggressive start from Basilio. We love the intensity. Brianna's having a hard time even tying up with her. Brazilia's being so active with her footwork. Kind of winning the hand fight right now.
Yeah, Bia on the feet is very physically imposing. Very technically imposing, too. Brianna keeps coming forward, though. Now she pulls the closed guard.
Heavy frame on the chin, though, from Bianca Basilio. I think she wants to keep this standing, keep looking for a takedown.
Important to remember for everybody watching at home that there is no points for the first half of the match. And there is points in effect for the second half. Brianna Ste-Marie now forcing Basilio to the ground with that hook on the leg.
Look at the frenetic pace of Basilio framing on the neck and shoulders and chin. She wants to get back into open territory here and get out of this closed guard.
Brianna might be looking for a triangle here. The way that she's framing and she's hooking the neck with the right arm and pushing the left arm in between her own legs. It might be a submission that she's trying to set up. A submission she's very good at.
You gotta respect the methodical approach that Ste-Marie is bringing to this absolute dogfight we're seeing out here. She's really trying to slow things down, get her game going against the onslaught that is Bianca Basilio. Be tough to remain composed in a situation like this.
I think so as well, Chase. And you brought up earlier Bianca Basilio's frenetic pace, that she's just always moving, and that's got to be something a little different than usually guard players might see in the closed guard. Usually in closed guard, people are a little more patient, a little more measured in their approach of how they're going to get out, but Bianca has been moving.
Yeah, Ste-Marie trying to climb her guard a little bit here. I think you're onto something with that triangle armbar setup. She's definitely known for a very classic approach and has hit that many times.
Ste-Marie hailing from Canada. Bianca Basilio from Brazil. Now Brianna Ste-Marie once again trying to force Bianca Basilio back down to the ground.
And now points are in play. This is a critical
moment.
Oh,
Point in the out! Looked like potentially she could have gone to mount there, Chase.
Yeah, great look from Brianna Ste-Marie. We're seeing Basilio start to slow down just a little bit here. The framing is not quite as aggressive or assertive as we saw in the opening moments of this match.
It's definitely hard to keep a pace like that in a stagnant position like closed guard.
Bianca Basilio is back up on her feet.
And once again, she's been doing this a lot. Every time Bianca stands up, trying to bow that knee out. Oh, Bianca sitting back, throwing a reap over the top. It's interesting. Looked like maybe she felt like she had the opportunity to go for a heel hook. Remember, at 2019 ADCC, she won the footlock shootout versus Ffion Davies. Ffion was going for a heel hook, and Bianca returned it with a toe hold. Very well versed, both of these athletes are, Brianna Ste-Marie and Bianca Basilio, in the leg department.
Bianca Basilio maybe thinking about a body lock. She certainly has the reach if she wants to go for it, but also trying to capture, it looks like, the left arm there. Maybe break down the base of Brianna Ste-Marie. I think she'd love a sleeve right around now to grab.
You know, Brianna Ste-Marie, I wouldn't say particularly known for takedowns. Not as much as, let's say, Bianca Basilio.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. But Basilio is based so much in disrupting her opponent's base and rhythm. It's not necessarily the most technical wrestling, where I think Brianna Ste-Marie is able to slow things down, which is much harder to do on the feet sometimes. In any case, though, we find ourselves in a very tight spot here. Bianca Basilio.
And important to note too, Chase, Brianna Ste-Marie has a devastating Kimura from the closed guard. It's something she looked like she's going for in response to Bianca's body lock passing. Two minutes left in this match, Chase. It has been very close.
Yeah, tough to say who would be in the lead should this be a decision in 2 minutes, but at this point, it looks like overtime may be a certainty, even though we still have somewhat significant amount of time. But okay, as I say that, we have Brianna Ste-Marie climbing the guard now. Bianca Basilio, I think wisely, gets back down to the mat. You do not want to have your arms extended too far in the close guard of Brianna Ste-Marie.
Brianna once again looking for an extension, even using her hand on the mat to help her hip extension there. So far, it's been a lot of Bianca Basilio just framing on the neck and on the face of Brianna Ste-Marie.
Oh, nearly off balancing Basilio though.
Brianna looking for some space, left foot on the hip, maybe trying to change that angle. Second warning given to both competitors by the referee. We'll see if that yields a negative point or not.
And we see Brianna Ste-Marie.
Oh my goodness! She ends up on top in the last 10 seconds of the match. Chase and mount!
Wow.
It looked like an attempted armbar forced Bianca off balance. Then Brianna Ste-Marie wins in the last 12 seconds. At the very end of the match. And Brianna Ste-Marie will go on to fight Ffion Davies in the final.
Brianna Ste-Marie and Ffion Davies taking on Bia Mesquite in the rematch.
Coming to match number 1, Bianca Basilio and Brianna Ste-Marie.
So on mat number 3 here, we are about to get Ffion Davies and Bia Mesquite. Bia Mesquita, the rematch winner, will go to the finals. Face the winner of Basilio and Ste-Marie. Incredible matchups today. And again, you can watch both of these matches simultaneously. If you go to FloZone, you can watch both simultaneously. We do also have the Portuguese broadcast with Damian Maia, Braulio Estima, and Victor Doria. If you want to tune into that. And every match that has happened so far is already archived in Flow Arena. Bia Mesquita, the legend, making her way to mat number 3. Ffion Davies right behind. Ffion Davies win over Adele Fornerino in the opening round. Bia Mesquita able to take out Mayasa Bastos in her first round matchup. Ffion Davies will be in the white and blue. Been representing Essential Jiu-Jitsu. Bia Mesquita, Gracie Humata. Former gold medalist. Ffion Davies, former silver medalist in ADCC. And again, Ffion Davies does have a submission win in their first matchup.
And one of the most fun matches from
Ever.
the last ADCC.
Yeah. Ffion Davies has been involved in like 3 of my top 10 matches.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
She had a match with
She's
Paige
fun,
Yvette.
man. Paige
That
Yvette
was
match,
just
and her was
insane.
one of my favorite matches ever. That's in that top 10 list.
Yeah, I got to call that match. That was wild.
All right, winner moving on to the finals to face the winner of Basilio and Ste-Marie. Ffion wastes no time in getting to the mat.
So last time these ladies met, Ffion was the underdog.
Yes, heavy underdog too. I would say.
Yes,
you
big
know?
time underdog.
Trials champ against the returning champion.
I don't think that's the case this time, Jay.
No, not at all.
I think Bia's the underdog now.
Yeah.
So the master has switched roles here. And
Half guarded here.
they call
Combat
Bia the
base.
lady goat, but Ffion doesn't care about that. She's here to take what's hers.
Mesquita, scoop grip to that top leg as she's trying to control the bottom leg of Davies. Davies squares back up here. Former Euro Trials champion, back De La Hibid. They're gonna push back to center here. Referee extraordinaire Miguel Benitez. Keeping the action safe on the mat. Bia remaining in that combat base. Ffion staying squared. Looked like she was almost
Nice
trying to get to like a false reap almost, right?
Yeah, or at least to try to get to a shin or a De La Hiva on the outside there. But Bia's movement, just not allowing herself to be controlled and bogged down into Fion's guard.
And Bia can be aggressive, man. Like really, really aggressive. And Ffion answers that back well. When she gets put in with an aggressive match, she had a match against Kendall as well. She can take it. She takes it and gives it back just as good. Tough kid.
Well, she's one of the best black belts on the planet.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, man, woman, whatever.
Exactly.
Look at this. She's making a play on the arm here.
On the arm again. Oh, she
this
got
could
through.
be it.
Oh,
the
outside heel.
outside heel hook.
Ffion, good job of gathering her. Oh, look at that. Bia was trying to push it back to the inside here. Great defense from Ffion. Look at that. Use that right foot to bust up the control as she tries to turn her leg free. And she does. Wow. This is what I mean. Bia will just fall back on it, try to break it real quick. Incredible armbar attempt, though, from Ffion Davies.
Ffion absolutely unintimidated.
Bia was going to boogie when that arm got trapped.
Man, that was serious. And that's going to, look, no score for that, but that's going to play a huge role in how the judges see this if it comes down to it at the end.
Also, too, this has now showed Bia that if Ffion is able to get her left leg across her center line, she's going to be in some trouble. So let's see if she puts more focus, if Bia puts more focus on top of keeping Ffion squared in front of her and not letting her kind of cross and get a leg pass to the other side like that.
And she wanted to make
that
that same
you see
play
her
right there.
dressing that top leg. She doesn't want it to cross to her far shoulder because that's where Ffion is dangerous.
Bia leaning in with her head, but that offers that underhook opportunity a little bit. 2-on-1 by Ffion.
Staying squared in the middle here is Ffion. We'll scoot back to center. Minute and a half to points.
Ffion tried to off-balance her for a wrestle up right there. So she may be looking to get back to the feet.
You almost wonder, too, if Fion's waiting until points to actually start to go for the wrestle up. Like, I feel like she might be trying to be offensive as she can from bottom here, and then when the time comes for points, then use it to transition into wrestle ups, if whatever, you know, depending on what's the availability. Look at this deep daily heave. Bia does a good job of stopping the secondary leg, stopping the leg that's going to cause the inversion.
But Fion's moving forward here. She's chasing Bia
Yep.
all over the mat with
Always.
the guard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just don't feel like she's trying to come up yet. I feel like she's trying to attack from here, but she's constantly moving forward. She wants Bia to move forward, right? She wants Bia to move forward when Bia doesn't want to move forward.
Yeah, and if Bia doesn't want to move forward and she steps back, again, that plays a factor.
Yes, it does. A huge factor in this. Daly heave it off again, and look at Bia's left hand. Oh, nice little drag by almost there by Davis.
You know, it's like she, 2 times now, she's thought about coming up and gone, no points. If I use my energy right here for this, I won't score for it.
Yep.
So it's almost she's just throwing jabs, seeing what's going to be available when this points period.
All right, we are right about there. And here are points. And you see Davis immediately start moving forward. And there it is. This is what I mean.
Immediately with a wrestle.
She was just waiting for it, though. And this is why I say Bia is going to be tough. Now they're both back on the feet. Now they have to wrestle.
And look at this.
Dude, it was like
to wrestle.
It was like Davis had that in the chamber, ready to go. She came up, and Bia just immediately pushes back and gets to the feet.
Look at the confidence in Ffion.
It's going to be a fight, man. 4.5 minutes.
She wants to wrestle here.
Matching over-unders here. Davis stepping forward.
Yeah, you see that JT Torres training where
Right.
she thought about stepping in on that foot trip into her takedown. Uchigari.
Trying to get to that leg again is Davis. Oh, look at this! Big throw!
If Ffion puts her down, Bia trying to turn to her turtle. Did she make it?
She's already threatening. She's already threatening on the back. She doesn't have total control yet, but this threat's going to help.
Ffion needs to move her hips back over the hips here, or she needs to slide off into this rear triangle position maybe, and here it is.
Very nice. So she
Cross-side
goes with
grip.
that pseudo Kimura off the back shoulder, trying to turn her. She needs to get her knee through it. Look at what B is doing, B-Mac. She's holding the knee so that it can't cross center line. She understands that physically, if she can just stop her from moving to that position, she may be able to withstand the points. But I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't be shocked if the judges aren't looking at this and thinking about giving her control already. She is body triangled off.
She's chest to back.
She does have, and her chest is over the back. Her stomach's not over the back, but they're saying hold up for a second. Like, you can clearly see the ref Miguel and head judge Peter in communication with each other. This is what's different from ADCC and all other rule sets, is the points and everything isn't coming from the guy on the mat. It's coming from multiple judges on a table. And he's talking back and forth with the ref, so he knows what's going on. Is there 2 hooks in? They're able to communicate back and forth. Staying on this shoulder control to the far side. Oh, wow, nice move, and she gets the triangle lock back up. What a move by Ffion.
Scores and attacks immediately with the choke.
She's gonna get it there. 3-0 here for Ffion Davies with 2.5 minutes to go. BMAC completely 100% manufactured by Ffion Davies, that whole thing.
Just the confidence that Ffion came back to. She came back to her feet knowing that this was gonna happen. Now, that she was gonna put the heat on Bia.
She removed the hook and now she's trying to put the hook back in. Now her left hook is a bit wide, but again, you see the judges and the ref looking at each other, and she's gonna get another 3. Wow.
Did she take it out for long enough though, Jay?
And I believe she's communicating with the ref as well. She's gonna get another 3. 6-0 for Ffion Davies right now. Wow.
And now the flattening out begins.
Yeah, trying to pop those knees wide so she can drive her hips to the ground. Huge, huge here for Ffion Davies. Bia doing a good job of fighting off the attacks here. Trying to turn in. Fion's gonna let her. Yeah. Lets her roll through. Front Katagatami here.
She's got her hand worked back to the inside, though.
Sometimes this gets nasty when that hand's on the. It depends on the angle that Ffion gets.
And it depends on the athlete, too, that's being put there. If that could put a lot of pressure on that shoulder. That's me in that position. I'm dying, but I think Bia's going to be fine.
They would have had me exhausted in the first minute and a half.
Yeah, I would have quit before I walked out there.
Now off onto like a 3/4 mount here, moving up. She might try to take the back again. Under a minute to go. It is going to be incredibly hard to score 3 times. 3, you know, she'd need 4 scores on Ffion. Bia's only chance is going to be to figure out a way to submit
Ffion
Davies in the next 30 seconds.
Fion's going to make this push to put her away with this arm triangle, it looks like to me.
Moving up the body, now she puts that secondary leg in, gets it free. She's gonna score on the mount now. She's gonna go up. If that foot's free, she'll go up 8-0. But there's 15 seconds to go here.
Absolute domination by Ffion Davies as she begins to cement her place on the list of the greats of this sport.
Simultaneously, Ffion Davies is going to move on to the finals to face Brianna Ste-Marie in the finals of the women's under 60 kilogram division. Ffion Davies, your winner, 6-0, and moving on to the women's minus 60 kilogram finals. Wow. Brianna Ste-Marie takes it on mat 1, so we're gonna get Ffion versus Brianna Ste-Marie. You wanna take us through these replays?
They're about to get things ready over on mat 2. Referee has called them out. Bia Mesquita versus Bianca Basilio. We'll send it over to the commentary team in mat 2.
Live here from the 2022 ADCC World Championship. Ricardo Amendolia here with Mr. Sean Williams. We're about to call the bronze medal match of the female under 60 kilogram division. This is a rematch from the 2017 finals between Bianca Basilio and Bia Mesquita, and things are getting chippy here.
Yeah.
Those are some clubs, shades of Ricardo Arona in ADCC 2000, who happens to be in the building. We saw a little bit of slap fighting here. This is not a combat jiu-jitsu match, although Bia Mesquita has competed in that. Man, they are getting at it.
They are. The cross strip try there. Mesquita.
So we mentioned once again, this is a bronze medal match. For those of you at home, just giving you a heads up, unfortunately Kendall Rusing is injured and will not be facing Gabby Garcia for the above 60 kilo bronze medal match. So wishing Kendall speedy recovery there. which would make Gabby Garcia the bronze medalist by default. So congratulations, Gabby. But right now it's Bia versus Bianca. Bianca in the gray outfit, Bia Mesquita in the all black. She's got the lady goat across her shoulders because that's what she is. She's essentially, oh, nice takedown attempt by Bia Mesquita. Man, this match has a little bit of extra heat on it. This is getting chippy, Sean Williams.
It really does. I mean, Bia is going after Bianca. So it was a nice little outside trip that started that whole series.
And you know, they have very different takedown styles. I like, you know, Bia is a little more orthodox in her wrestling, you know, singles, doubles. And Bianca is not afraid to mix it up with the wrestling style, but loves the judo throws, loves that judoka style tosses. We saw that in the 2017 ADCC.
Yeah, and this is where she can toss someone. Like, you chase after someone that's got good throws, and we'll see if she can clear her out with things like Maki Komi or some hand fighting.
You guys want to check out the breakdown of one of Bianca's greatest throws from ADCC? Go look at Behind the Dirt with Mike Mal from FloGrappling. He broke down Bianca's takedown from 2017. Just amazing job. It's on the FloGrappling website.
See if Bia starts to move around towards her left and just blocks the knee or uses any type of foot play like this to disrupt the balance.
Oh, nice lift from Bia Mesquita. Gets to the back right away of Bianca Basilio. Hooks her in. Arm is around the neck. She's going for a choke. Bianca defending. Bia doubling up with the legs. You see Bianca grimacing there. Flattening her out. Oh, body triangle. Or no, sorry, not body triangle, but she's got those hooks in deep. Flattening Bianca out. Very uncomfortable position.
It is, yeah. She can start, actually, in this position, she can start going from right strangle to left strangle to right strangle to left strangle and just start feeding one after the other.
With what I've seen in the past here, especially at ADCC, once they get to this flattened position, it's sometimes hard to get those hands in under the neck. So what ends up happening is the bottom person will, out of desperation, try to roll out, which usually gives up a better position for the top player. But we'll see what happens. Bianca kicking out there.
Yeah, that's the right thing for her to do, is to bounce the leg into the middle, shimmy that leg, get her hip to the floor, and then she can finally start facing that direction and looking for half guard.
Look what Bia is doing by controlling Bianca's elbows.
Yeah.
Such a great control. Now going right in for the attack on the neck.
There she goes, feeding that left side to right side, lifting up the head.
She's lifting up the head by the forehead, trying to get the arm underneath the neck. Oh, doubling down on that choke. That's a dirty one.
It is. She uses that to lift up the chin.
Oh, tons of pressure. Bia's under the neck. It looks like she could get it. Man, Bia Mesquita is all business. One of the nicest girls in the sport of jiu-jitsu, but she's on the mat. She is ruthless, and Bia Mesquita gets the submission and is your 2022 ADCC bronze medalist in the female under 60 kilogram division. Congratulations, Bia Mesquita of Team Gracie Maita. Leticia Ribeiro team. That was a chippy match. A lot of spice, a lot of aggression by both competitors. But in the end, there could be only one, and Bia Mesquita gets the bronze, taking it back to San Diego, then Rio de Janeiro, a la Leticia Ribeiro and Vinny Ayeta. Congratulations, Bia Mesquita. Let's kick things back over to Kenny Florian for the replay.
Well, there's Bia Mesquita getting it done against the 2019 champ.
Yeah, I tell everyone, like, if you can, well, I mean, besides the whatever 12,000 people that are here, it's the next one of these. You gotta go. You gotta go. It's an unbelievable show. We're glad that you're home watching this. If you couldn't make it live,
and now,
we're glad to have you here.
In your 60-kilogram division, from Canada, Brianna Ste-Marie.
All right, folks, and we are moving on. Whoa, that's new. Moving on to our under 60 kilogram women's final here. We have Brianna Ste-Marie from Canada, a two-time trials winner, did it in the same qualifying season and looked outstanding so far at the World Championships. Took home a big win over Bianca Basilio, scored a clean sweep for 4 points in the last 10 seconds of the match.
Yeah, and I really enjoy watching her because it is just so solid. Everything is solid. She did it with a Kimura up and over combination. I mean, at the world class level. That's basic fundamental jiu-jitsu, just done at the highest levels.
Yeah, timeless classic technique from Brianna Ste-Marie with a solid dose of aggression and power.
That's right. So I look forward to seeing what she's got. She's got a relatively, not a complicated game, I would say, but just highly effective.
Yeah, very refined approach from Brianna Ste-Marie.
That's right.
Been successful in a variety of avenues. Combat jiu-jitsu champion, WNO winner here at ADCC, looking great.
That's right. A real treat to watch. Got our hands full. This is going to be a great match, Chase.
From Wales, Ffion Davies.
And there we see Ffion Davies making her way down the stage. A fan favorite here at ADCC. She took out the Lady Goat in the semifinals in somewhat dominant fashion, you might say, 6-0 in that match.
Yes, I'd say so. She's very, very powerful. Has a very powerful jiu-jitsu style. Very well-rounded on everything now. We used to say, hey, she's a little. I had a weakness of the legs. Not now. Now she's attacking legs. Like, she looks great. She looked great on her previous match.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, representing Brazilian top team, Brianna Ste-Marie. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of New York by way of Wales, representing Essential Atos Jiu-Jitsu, Ffion Davies.
All right, here we go. The female under 60 kilogram finals of the 2022 ADCC World Championship. Ricardo Amendolia calling the action with Mr. Chase Smith and Sean Williams. Brianna Ste-Marie from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, representing BTT Canada. Professor Fabio Hollanda against Ffion Davies. Fion's been to the finals before here at ADCC. And she's taking it. She's going after Brianna.
Yeah, there's no waiting for the points period here with Ffion Davies. She wants to finish this thing quick. Great takedown, already enacting a great passing game. She spent her entire ADCC camp with JT Torres at Essential there in New York, and looks phenomenal for it.
Yeah, now Brianna's getting on her side. She's a very, very good John Wayne sweep from here. So you'll see if she dominates that far wrist. Going to go Kimura, and there she goes. You ever see that right hand try to sneak underneath there and get that wrist? So she's got Kimura on one side there. See that right hand?
Yeah.
Going to do a 2-on-1 and try to off balance to her left side right now. It's that classic John Wayne sweep. And she does it very well, but she's also got a Kimura on this far side. So systems don't have to be complicated. They just have to be complete.
Sean Williams got a really nice John Wayne sweep breakdown on YouTube. I recommend you guys go check it out at home. Ffion Davies taking a page out of Brianna's book here with the overhook headlock from the half guard. Brianna continuing from the bottom there. Something tells me Ffion's had a really good strategy for this match, and she's trying to shut Brianna down. Ffion doing a great job from the top position.
Yeah, you'll see Brianna use that left leg if she needs. Right now she's got a knee shield. She can drop down in the shin to shin, put that knee back down into the middle. Meanwhile, Ffion doing a good job of really getting that knee, keeping that knee free.
Brianna Ste-Marie on the bottom, trying to underhook the left leg of Ffion Davies. She's got her own left arm underhook now.
Absorbing a powerful crossface, though, from Ffion on top.
Brianna's got that left leg wrapped right behind Fion's leg. It's a good position to get that coyote guard. If she can get to her knees, and I think Ffion knows that. That's why she's shutting it down with the crossface with her left arm. Would you say that's correct, Sean Williams?
Yeah, and you do got to watch when you start putting your. Brianna has her legs through the middle. There, she's over actually a good leg, but you got to watch getting your back taken here. So right now her leg is over the top, but she's got to be very careful that that left leg stays over the top when she turns there. Fion's getting in better position now with that leg.
Battle of Canada versus Wales. Brianna Ste-Marie is also the first Canadian, definitely the first female Canadian to make the finals of ADCC World Championship.
She's doing it. She's cut the corner here. She's done a really good job of collecting this leg. She cut the corner. You can see her pull the foot out. There's a very good attack. In this dogfight position, she's going to roll her through.
Nice sweep from Brianna Ste-Marie.
That's an excellent thing. That dogfight, when you scoop that leg behind, it's an unorthodox move, and it's a very good one.
Brianna now on the back of Ffion. She's got to watch the judo throws. Brianna gets Ffion down. She's got her arms wrapped right around the hips. You look at the leg work Brianna Ste-Marie's doing. She's neutralizing Fion's right leg so she can try to escape there. And I think Brianna's either going to try to get to the back or get on top.
I think she should come up and leg drag before she gets her leg sucked into the middle. I think that would be a wise move for Brianna. Instead of trying to scorpion the leg, just think, hey, I'll take the leg drag. I'll come up into leg drag position.
Brianna gets the reversal. Of course, no points being scored as 5 minutes into this 20-minute encounter. Once again, this is Canada versus Wales for the first time ever. The ADCC finals.
And Sean, we mentioned that Brianna Ste-Marie's jiu-jitsu is not the most flashy or quick, but man, she worked so methodically and efficiently to earn that position. Really impressive stuff.
Yeah, she kept in good position the entire time, stayed around the correct legs, and used sort of a blend of wrestling with the jiu-jitsu.
Oh,
there. We know that
she stood up and almost got her arm caught there, did Brianna.
We know that Ffion has a very good arm lock.
Brianna actually won both the East Coast and West Coast trials here in the USA, earning her spot here at the ADCC World Championship. She's got an incredible close guard. As Sean Williams mentioned, great half guard sweep. But Ffion Davies, as I mentioned before, she's been here before. She's been to the finals. She's been competing at the highest level, a black belt in the gi, without the gi. So we have the talented newcomer from Quebec against the experienced veteran here in Ffion Davies. 14 minutes left in this matchup. So Brianna's actually got a really interesting passing system. Once she gets both knees on the floor, I'll kind of run through it. I spent a little time with her coach last night, and he explained it to me. But Ffion now coming up to the top. She's got to watch that headlock.
Yeah,
Back to the close guard. This is where, you know, yes, Ffion was able to reverse, but inside the close guard of Brianna Ste-Marie is not where you want to be. She took Bianca Basilio from this position, Kimura grip, basic jiu-jitsu, not basic jiu-jitsu, fundamentals of jiu-jitsu. She used that Kimura hip bump sweep to the mount and defeated the actual world champion of ADCC in this division. Can she do it here against Ffion Davies, Jay Smith? What do you think?
So far, she's looked great, but the same can be said for Ffion. You know, she had to look at the back and force Brianna Ste-Marie to bail there and go to close guard. So both have had great looks so far throughout this match. I would say it's very even.
Yeah, I agree.
12 minutes, 55 seconds left.
Unable to get up. Wow, really got in good position quickly there on that pass.
Well, let's see if Ffion can take advantage of this. This is an important moment in this match here.
Standing in that close guard seemed to be a very smart strategy. She was able to slip out from the underhook on the leg. Now almost passed, but she's stuck in Brianna's half guard where it's where you don't necessarily want to be. But she's in a good angle here, Sean Williams.
Yeah, it's all about the hand fighting now. I can't see really what's going on with the elbows. Brianna's going to have to bring this right elbow clear through to this bottom hip and keep that left arm real smart, either an underhook or a monitor of that bicep. And then she'll finally be able to face Ffion. So I can't really see what's going on with the battle. There we go. That's a good shot. Now you can see Brianna's right elbow slowly making it down. She's already got a left underhook. You always have to watch Kimura on these situations. But she's really going to have to start to get that knee line down and then turn to face her. Yep, there she does. Really great move. She's got to get the knee to the floor. This is where, again, right back in this reset, essentially, we had in a few minutes ago. Probably like, what, 5 minutes ago we were here.
Only difference now is if Brianna can sweep, she can actually score. But if she can do it within the next minute and a half or past that point, Ffion doing a great job staying on top. Ffion Davies has just become one of these superstar athletes. Gi, no gi, it doesn't matter. She's hilarious online. She's a killer on the mat. She just got the potential to be one of the biggest stars in our sport. But Brianna Ste-Marie is all business. She's bringing the fury from Quebec. And she is ready to become the first Canadian to get a gold medal, but not if Ffion Davies can help it.
Yeah, this battle on this side is so important for both these young women right now, as to that wrist tie and keeping the wrists separated. If you're Brianna, to keep some space, and Ffion looking for a cross face, you can look for an underhook, but cross face right now.
$20 seconds left. 15 seconds till the points are going to start being scored. 10 minutes left in the match. This could change everything here. It's hard to say if Brianna's reserving, looking at the clock, or she's just genuinely stuck. But it looks like she's starting to move a little bit more in the position.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fiona's just putting a lot of pressure right now. She's got a good right arm position. It's just taking Brianna a little time to get her head down, get the elbows in. Look at Fion's in very, very good position right now.
Ffion in a great passing position. Blocking the head. She's got to be careful of that half guard sweep that we saw earlier.
You got to admire Brianna Ste-Marie here, absorbing this punishment to get where she wants to be.
Yeah.
She's really working underneath the hips now of Ffion. Great work there, but Ffion making the adjustments as well.
Ffion recently training at Essential Jiu-Jitsu with two-time champion JT Torres. Gabriel Souza was actually spending some time there as well. So deep talent in the room there. Brianna Ste-Marie training at Brazilian Top Team Canada, Montreal, Quebec, under Professor Fabio Holanda, the mastermind.
You can see her bring the knee to the floor, but now she's got real cross-face pressure, does Ffion.
Yeah, great point. Now she's actually turned the head the other way. For a while, just kind of crushing the face of Ste-Marie, but now she's turning her and the hips are facing the opposite direction. Very uncomfortable and very close to a pass here maybe for Ffion.
Yeah, it looks like, I can't see with the looks like she's got a head-arm position. Brianna's got that hand stuck.
Oh, yep. Ffion with the pass.
Yeah, she's got the pass.
That should be points, but
I believe so.
No, her back's, oh yeah, it is. 3 points. Ffion Davies is up 3-0 against Brianna Ste-Marie with less than 8 minutes to go. The 2019 silver medalist is close to getting that gold and becoming the first ever gold medalist from Wales if she can stabilize this position and maintain dominance against Brianna Ste-Marie, who's been showing a lot of toughness in this match.
Now Fion's got to watch if Brianna uses that right arm, creates a little space, and then just runs away from her to try to turn, and then she can get back to the guard. It's good escape where they run away, and then if it creates some space, you can always turn back, get your knees in. Ffion can easily counter it if she just changes her cross side, takes the left hand over the head, puts the right hand on the far hip.
Ffion dominating position there, looking to get to the back.
Now she's in good position here. She's gonna be almost mounted. See if Ffion goes and gets this right underhook now. Of the top arm, really. The bottom arm is a good one. The more Brianna turns, the more she's gonna want to underhook with that top arm. Brianna's arms are starting to get in better position. She should actually bring Ffion closer to her momentarily to slip her head under there and then clear the knee. So knees to chest will bring Ffion very high up above her head, and then she can get back to the knees. She was able to work her down anyway.
5 minutes, 55 seconds left in this match. Ffion Davies has just been putting it on the young Canadian here in the finals of the women's under 60 kilo division at the 2022 ADCC World Championship.
See Brianna looking to get that foot, right? That's that foot. If she can pull it back past her right hip back there, that's going to be a real good position for her to potentially score. That's how she scored that first time, that dogfight position. She was able to pull that foot out around that right hip. See her working for it. And then she was able to clear, there it is. She's cut the corner now. And this is really a corner cut. And now she can take her left arm around the hip. Watch her try to clear her left arm out. Well, Brianna, around, there goes, around the hip. She's going for a single, but she's up on, cleared that corner. Very nice.
Brianna up on the single leg. Ffion balancing out. Brianna pulling her backwards. Trying to break her down. Smart strategy by bringing her back to the center of the mat. Don't want to lose this opportunity by going out of bounds. Brianna not letting go of that leg, and look at the balance of Ffion Davies here.
Yeah, Brianna's going to have to try to bring her leg up into the front, or...
Oh, nice counter by Ffion Davies.
That was beautiful, and she gets 2 points for her efforts there.
Yeah, that was a really, really nice counter there.
And now she's got one hook in.
So you notice Ffion got the points there. Just one thing about the ADCC scoring is even if one person starts the sweep or takedown attempt, if there's a scramble, whoever ends up on top actually gets the points. Doesn't matter who began the sequence. But right now, Ffion has hooks in, up 7-0, and she's going in on a choke. Ffion Davies has a choke. It looks like it might be across the chin here. She's giving it everything she can.
Body triangle is on. Ffion Davies starting to run away with this match here. 10-0, 3.5 minutes left.
Three minutes, 22 seconds left. 10-0 for Ffion Davies. Got a modified sort of angled body triangle. Brianna trying to get that foot out to escape here. Ffion doing a great job of maintaining position. She is not letting go. She is not going to concede that position. Brianna working inch by inch, trying to get her back into the half guard.
Yeah, she can get her knee line back into play. And continue to turn. She can use the shoehorn with her left hand to free that gift wrap. So she brings that left hand right up her head. She'll be able to untie that arm. You just got to watch, keep that shoehorn engaged. There's no katagatami. There it is. She did a good job there, Brianna. Nearly out. There's the katagatami follow-up. I don't know if she got her hand in there. Ffion looks awesome. She's lots of pressure and.
Fion's doing a great job staying just behind the shoulder of Brianna. Even though she's kind of in her quarter guard, but she's in the right angle to just dominate. And she can use that downward pressure behind Brianna's shoulder to flatten her out or attack the katagatami, like you said. Minute and 50 seconds left. 10-0. We may have our first Wales champion.
She's got gift wrap, katagatami. She doesn't really need to score, so she just keep working for these strangles or gift wraps. I think it's a better idea than really risking trying to chew a chair sit or something like this that could open up some space. There's the katagatami coming in. A good pummel for Brianna. There's the gift wrap. Now Ffion can go to double underhooks if she wants. If with that gift wrap, she get that right arm pummel under that far arm, kind of come up with double unders. There's what she's doing, exactly that. Pressure those double underhooks out. Use her left hook to free the legs, and then it's a whole nother ball game. You have double underhooks in your mouth, and it takes some time to get out of that. Brianna doing a good job to finally get out of all of that. Just little time to work, though.
25 seconds left in this match. Ffion Davies up 10-0 against the Canadian Brianna Ste-Marie. Brianna trying everything she has to get that left arm underhook. The countdown has begun. 10 seconds left. The fan favorite, Ffion Davies, is seconds away. And there she is. Ffion Davies is your 2022 ADCC World Champion. What an amazing, dominant performance by Ffion. Props to Brianna Ste-Marie for hanging in there, but
and now,
Ffion Davies
your new
has won.
ADCC 60-kilo gold medalist champion, Ffion Davies.
Dominant performance by Ffion. Very technical. Just an amazing match.
Congratulations. You okay? I'm here with your winner, Ffion Davies. First of all, it seemed like you were limping off the mat there. What happened? Was it during that match?
On the half guard sweep, she had a really good torque on the knee, and I think it popped it, but it's okay. Fucking hurt, yeah.
In 2019, you took the silver medal.
Yeah.
Today, you became a world champion. What was the difference for you?
I really do believe in myself finally, and I'm surrounded by a lot of really positive and kind people, and I'm just really grateful to them for helping me get through it. So yeah, just want to say a big shout out to my team, Essential, and all my friends at East Coast as well. And yeah, just thanks a lot.
What does it mean for you to represent your country of Wales and your team, Essential BJJ, to finally earn this medal?
It's amazing, and I'm really grateful for all the support, and I didn't really think I could do it really deep down, but I'm just really glad I did pull through. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
Ffion, you seemed like you were in control every single match. You had killer instinct as well. Congratulations.
Take a look at that replay here. Shawn Williams, Chase Smith, Ffion Davies with an incredible performance, dominant performance. Brianna with the single leg. Let's take a look at that switch counter here.
Yeah.
Get ready to get underway here. Winner of this will take on the winner of Mat 1, which right now is no score. All right, Rusing and Jara, 10 minutes. All right, Rusing not wasting any time.
Rusing definitely a big fan favorite out here this weekend.
Jara trying to shut by that body lock. Oh, wow, it puts Kendall to the ground. Back Jara already on the back, threatening with that right arm. Kendall immediately addressed the arm coming across.
Man, I think Kendall fell
on that knee, awkward. I felt that too. It looked like it almost like reaped itself as she was falling. Could be wrong, but it definitely looked like that. She's trying to strip that second grip. There's no points yet. We're only 30.
Across the face there.
We're 30 seconds in here. Jara has a single hook in, trying to feed that strangle hand across, and Rusing is putting a ton of, addressing that hand the moment it's coming over her neck. Jara trying to pull her off balance to get a secondary hook in.
Yeah, and no reason to rush that hook right now.
None, plenty of time.
There's plenty of time, and you're not going to get the credit for just the hook. You got opportunities now. Fight for the front head. Fight to get into, say, like a truck position or get on the legs. No reason to rush right here. Plenty of time. And Kendall's really like denying that hook. That's going to expose other opportunities while these points aren't in play.
Jara, again, South American Trials winner. Representing Dream Art. Quite a squad down there. Turns off to the side here. Breaks Kendall down to a hip. Able to throw that secondary, not secondary leg in, but one-on-one now, and really throwing a threat across with that right arm. Kendall able to turtle herself back out. Dude, I give Kendall a ton of credit for keeping her composure in this situation here. Trying to split the grip here, double under control here from Jara.
Jara coming out, looking to stamp her place in this bracket.
Guns blazing. Yeah, you want to know what, B-Mac? You have to do that in this division, right? Look at the top 4 seeds. Those top 4 seeds are monsters.
Gabby, Campo, Guedes over there.
Power half here, 2.5 minutes to points. Kendall controlling that secondary arm, the non-threatening arm. Oh man, Jara just drives that arm across the face. Kendall just eats it. Trying to, you see her, Kendall trying to cross grip it. She's trying to stop that before it becomes a threat.
Yeah, it's smart. But Jara has taken a swipe at her chin a couple of times. Really coming in.
That elbow comes back to about shoulder and then fires across.
Yeah, she's throwing it like a hook. You love to see it.
Oh yeah, I'll allow it. Single hook up. Kendall basing up a bit now. She's going to have to block that hip. Jara was ready to start to step over. Again, too, it looked like she fell awkwardly. We haven't seen her move from this position to stand up yet, so we don't know the kind of the extent of it. And it looks like, just Matt, one quick update, it looks like Rafaela Guedes does move forward. So this would be the last of the first round matchup. Again, the women's being only 8 per division. They have to win 1 to make it to day 2. So we will see the second round of the men's divisions here shortly. Single hook in here for Jara. Roosing staying turtled, just over a minute to points.
Yeah, she's acting like she may start to build back some base now.
Yeah.
But I gotta wonder, just speculating, of course, but we both saw that she fell very awkwardly. So.
Also, too, I think she's has to be so careful with that left arm. Oh man, she did it again with that right. Trying to short choke this now. Just trying to connect her hands is Jara. Kendall trying to roll her way out. And again, I don't think Jara's in any rush.
No,
to
she
try to
shouldn't
get
be.
to the back. Like, I think she's cool here. All right, so they're going to separate them. Let's see Kendall walk.
Oh, she stood up fine.
Yeah, she looks fine. Cool. Just looked like she had fell awkwardly, but she looked just fine walking over there. So let's see what she tries to do from here. Let's see if she tries to quad pod up and get back to her feet.
Yeah, that may indicate that she was sort of just playing the game down here and trying not to expose herself too much, which was the right play probably. But she's going to have to make something happen.
Single hook in here for Jara. And you almost wonder, too, has Jara been holding out this whole time?
Maybe,
to
because
say,
she hasn't
I'm going to get my
advanced
back.
much.
Now she's trying to throw that hook in. Now she's quad potting. Now she's up to the feet.
Kendall
puts her right back down.
And now the points start.
Yeah, so now points are on.
Very interesting from here. We're basically in a neutral position, though.
For sure. At this moment, the only points that can score are a mount or a back take. No other points can be scored.
And if she decided to pull guard from this position,
she's fine.
That's
she
right.
can even pull side control.
Because the position has been established a few times
She
enough
can even
time.
pull to side control and not be penalized for it. It's mount or back or knee on belly are the only scores that can actually happen.
That'd probably be a poor strategy, but theoretically, yeah, I guess you could.
Yeah. Again, Kendall just trying to address the grip. Steps up now. Gets a go. This is what she's been looking for. That's exactly what she's been looking for. Her ability to turn in.
And now she's got to get that right elbow back across the body.
She's headhunting. B-Max.
She's going to do it.
All right. Inside the closed guard. Now, again, there's no points, no nothing like that. Top and bottom are established. Kendall on top inside the closed guard. But listen, significant amount of time in control for Jara.
For sure. And
significant.
And big amplitude.
Yes.
You know, for Jara. Big make the crowd pop moments for Jara so far.
Kendall trying to get to her feet to pass.
Posting on the throat. Reaches back to open the guard. Does so. Looks to kick by.
Good job keeping her balance. It's the main thing she had to do there. Jara was desperately trying to get her to double ankle to off balance her. Kendall did a good job of getting one leg free to get it back so that she can have a more established base and balance. And this is a much better position for Kendall right here. You know, passing-wise, just her being able to have an open guard. Oh, as I say that, Jara throws up for the triangle. Back into a closed guard.
Kendall's going to most likely look to stand to open this once again.
3 minutes remain. Posture broken of Roosing by Jara. Trying to come up to the feet. Here's Roosing. She makes it up.
Yeah, hanging heavy on the head, though. Good posture control.
Jara with double unders. See that? She has both her arms under, so she had no choice, Kendall, but to fall back
Kendall's
forward.
got to be very careful right here. Her elbow's exposed over the center line.
It is. Good job of trying to turn her right hand in to get that elbow back free, too. Being aware of it. Her elbow is still in kind of tight. Trying to posture up. She'll get up, uses that 2 hands on the throat, opens the guard. This is where Kendall wanted to be.
This is her
Knee
spot
cut.
here. Look at this.
Look at this. Right.
And she goes
on
knee to the belly.
She's going to get her 3 for the pass. She won't get the knee on belly points, but she gets her 3. And I'll tell you, Roosing really had to fight for that last 8 minutes to get
and look
there.
at her. Kendall looking up and enjoying the moment.
Kendall goes up 5-0 here and immediately trying to get that arm up above the shoulder, and she has. Trying to get her head off to the other side. She'll look head and arm choke here, or Jara defends. I'm sure she'll look gift wrap. Roosing again, staying patient. 1.5 minutes to go. She's up 5.
Yeah, absolutely no rush here. But she's starting to free that to push that elbow up near the center line. Shoves it across here.
Good job of Jara of getting that elbow trajectoried back to the mat.
Yeah, just a little bit. Kendall's got her posture compromised here. She's trying to push with her spine.
If she
bent.
walked her left elbow up, it's going to bring that arm up.
Yes, that's what she did on her first attempt. But she likes the fact that she's got her hands
Also, and
locked
again,
under
she's
there.
not in any rush.
Exactly.
There's less than a minute. For sure, she wants the submission,
And
but
now
not at the
the
expense of
posture
losing
starts to-
position. You know.
See, now she starts to posture out towards the end of the lever.
There she goes, up
This
above the
is a
head.
much
Now let's
stronger
see if she's
attempt
going to have to
here.
move her chin down to the shoulder now. Let's see what she does. And again, Jara, excellent job of getting her elbow back down. We're going to probably see this fight over and over again where she gets the elbow back in. Kendall's got to work it back out.
Yeah, Kendall's going to, in order to really isolate that shoulder, you want that elbow that you're attacking to cross the center line of their own body. And that stops most of that bridge back to the inside to free the elbow.
Oh, look at this, trying to step over. Front
Nice
headlock
front
now.
head here.
Oh, look at this
Oh, they're
Peruvian
going for the
necktie.
finish. Oh, it's that power guillotine with the arm on the inside.
Oh, she got it. She
She
got
tapped.
the tap.
She tapped with 1 second left on the clock.
1 second left. Kendall Roosing, your winner.
Yo.
By guillotine.
Shout out to Kendall for pushing for the finish,
man.
even though she was very clearly leading the dance. Very clearly ahead.
zero reason she needed to even attempt to finish that.
Other than to
she
make the
did.
crowd
Yeah.
pop. She did
Yeah.
that for you guys.
Yep. Again, your West Coast Trials champion, representing Zenith. Very well-rounded. Aries Jiu-Jitsu's Elisabeth Clay in the white, black for Campo.
The size difference not as much as I thought it was going to be, just when I look out there at them.
No, right?
Yeah.
Clay almost looks like she could do under 60. Look at her immediately trying to get to guard. Clay not messing around. She's trying to get to a position where she's guarded, but look at this wrestling from Campo. Immediately, nice shot here from Clay, but Campo sprawled out. Clay able to get herself half guarded immediately.
Under
Puts her
threat of this
butterfly in, but
Darce
look at
right
this
away. Look at this vice grip.
immediate- Now,
Oh, do
Clay
you see the
was-
way she pulled that elbow in to break the posture? That was
she's in great
phenomenal
position.
Darce take.
Yo, her
technique.
head positioning, and see how she's moving her head down and her hand up? Dude, Clay is in a lot of trouble here. This is locked up tight, and her legs are trapped. She can't get separation to get her arms free.
This is
I'm Campo. I'm kind of chilling here for a minute and seeing what happens if I can get myself to a top dominant position.
This is fine Darce technique. She's gonna want to. I think she's gonna want to get that a
Oh,
little
look at
bit
this.
deeper to get the arm off the hip.
Clay's looking to step back into an inside triangle while she's Darced. And if she gets her head free from here,
Oh
it's gonna
my
be good
goodness, she
position.
did it.
Yes, she did. Look, Campo right on the defense, though. Immediately pushing down on the legs, turning herself in, getting her leg free, and looking to almost go to the back from there. Clay tries to Ashi up to the outside.
This is a wild match.
Yeah, man.
What a counter by Elisabeth Clay.
That's what I'm saying. The
Like you see
intelligence, the
sometimes you'll
IQ in
see
this match.
the cross Ashi, you'll see somebody attempt the Darce while they're stuck in cross, while they're stuck there, but you don't ever see somebody counter the Darce with that.
Ashi'd up still to the outside is Clay. Let's see what she chooses to do here.
Listen.
Oh, straight ankle?
She could tap her right here if she finds the
She
spot.
She does have the heel. No, she doesn't. Okay. But again, Campo's defense and understanding of the positions is high level. You know,
She's got a great position here with her left foot.
Yep.
In underneath the hips.
See how she's using that to break the control up. To break something, you have to control the joint above it. So if Campo can use her feet and hands to unlock the control, then it's impossible to submit her.
And you got to find a pin, too.
Yeah,
that's the other thing. And that's
Scoots
what
through.
Amy Campo is going to make it so difficult to find a pin. She's making it hard to even find the knee line, much less a full exposure.
That's what I mean. So
counter toe hold there. Elisabeth ripping on that toe hold. That's tight.
Yes, it is.
It changes it into another leg entanglement. I told you, man, Elisabeth.
Did Campo slip that? She used her right foot. I think she slipped that. Clay holding on. Let's see if when they're going to choose to move them back to center here. And again, Campo does such a good job of using her limbs that aren't trapped, all of them together. You know, using her free leg and her, oh man, she'll hustle to top position, just under 7 minutes.
A lot of good action here.
Coming back to center here. Campo and Clay, 2 minutes to points. Knee cutting through center. Scoop grip on the top side. All right. Again, 2 minutes to points. Campo on top, circling off. Now both arms are on the outside, hooking to the arms. Clay, good job.
She might try to use that to pull into a triangle.
That. Yep. Very good job of countering that is Clay. Locks off. Just trap triangle right now. Nothing too tight.
Yeah, Campo's going to probably try to drive a knee up the middle.
She's got plenty of room to do it right now. No, she's going to try to drive her knee over the outside. Look at this.
Yeah.
She's trying to put that knee through the outside. Well, put it through the middle, but driving it to the outside rather than just split it.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Man, now she'll use her other leg. Let's see. Her right
Clay's
foot will
gonna,
come over. Oh, yeah.
I was going to say she's going to try to counter with that shoulder saddle position.
Staying active here now, flanking side to side is Campo.
Elisabeth, so flexible.
The dexterity is just ridiculous. Back up to a seated position, right back down. Campo, leg pin. Let's see if she tries to put that right hand to the inside hip and move north-south. She'll use her knee, goes north-south.
Very nice.
30 seconds before points. Campo with a solid pass. Moving north-south here, looking to try to take it back. Clay able to snag the leg. She's just going to have to watch this turning into a triangle. Campo able to do it.
Oh, wow.
So Campo with this triangle, let's see what she can do here. She does have the arm on the outside of Clay. Clay, you see, trying to adjust her position. Nice job of grabbing the far arm. She did let it go. She's on the Kimura now. Clay steps over.
She's got a little bit of space here.
So we're in points and there's top bottom. Clay is clearly on top and Campo's on bottom. So if Campo were to move bottom to top now, she would get points for the sweep.
Interesting.
Clay still caught in this triangle. And you see Campo trying to move to Kimura. Clay doing a good job of keeping her arms in a position where they're not in trouble yet, but she's still in a triangle.
This is a lot tighter now. The shoulder's starting to get involved.
No, toe hold on the near side leg, trapping the far leg too.
So flexible.
So moves to
She's
top
going to
here.
use that movement to try to turn towards the top.
Clay's going to try to turn to turtle here.
She's struggling. She's getting caught deep in there. This one's tight.
Yeah.
This is tight.
And look how Campo's weaving inside the legs to keep her flat. Now, once she sits up, I believe we're going to see sweep points here as long as there's no threat to submission. Oh, Clay. Of course there's a threat to submission. It's Clay. So now Campo will take top. I'm assuming this is going to be a sweep from here. Campo had started from the bottom position, right?
Well, I don't know.
Or were they neutraled off?
I would call it a neutral position because she was sort of attacking.
I can't remember.
She was attacking that reverse
down.
triangle position.
That's right.
And so she was kind of on the bottom. 3:25 to go. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to give any points for it.
But I'll tell you, to this point in the match, I'd say Campo
for sure
definitely has the advantage. That pass was very solid and manufactured too. It wasn't like it was some lucky counter to something. Very well manufactured. She's going to try it again. The leg pin is what got her there the first time. Let's see if she could do it again. Switches the foot over on the pin. Clay able to free. Pins with the right foot again.
False
Clay,
reap attempt.
yeah, tries to come up, and then falls back on the leg.
Holding on to it.
See, that's a
See what
situation where
kind of-
I'd like to see Clay see if she can at least come up with it and score, you know? I get that she wants to finish, she wants to fall back into this, but you score, you can fall right back on it and do it again.
Oh, no, look at
Campo.
this. Campo driving a hard pass here.
Look at her. She's really using that right leg to push off
She's
and get
got
that
a
leg
great
free.
position. But look, bridging, trying to
she's
stop this
bridging.
pass.
Good job, Staples. The knee on top. Yeah, she's going to get 3 on
Oh,
this
she's
one.
got it.
Yeah. Campo's going to go up 3-0 here with 2 minutes left.
Elisabeth trying that wild
Yeah.
jailbreak.
And again, Campo is incredibly technical. I gotta assume her knowing for at least a day that she was going against Clay, like she's looked at that, know that it's something she'll do. Heavy mount, there she goes. Almost had it in that time. She's trying to sneak that left foot in, but Campo now gaining pressure heavy. Already has the right arm up over top of the head. Now has the left arm
Ooh,
gathered.
looking to slide into this
Yeah.
mounted arm bar.
See what Clay gives her, the back or the arm. She's going to take whatever's there. She's going to the arm. Clay, good job getting in, and Clay immediately on the attack.
And it could be her offense. It becomes her
Oh,
undoing.
man.
Clay ripping on a heel.
Good job opening up the control by Campo, and she's up 3, and this was initiated by Clay, so if Clay did come up, see now it's neutraled out. Campo back to top position. 1 minute to go here. Campo up 3-0. See, this is where I'd like to see Clay coming up, you know, coming up, moving forward, be the aggressor to get onto something, right?
Yeah, she's going to have to make a play, but, you know, we talked about it right at the beginning of the match. Like, she's not here to play the ADCC rules.
No,
she's here to do what she came to do.
And that's what I think she needs to move forward to force Campo into stepping in. Like, Campo stepped in there on her own regard, you know,
because
on her own
wanted,
time.
because she's an aggressive
Yeah.
player.
If Clay can move forward more and force her to do that step early.
She's trying to kick
Yeah,
around and
shin
find
to
that
shin.
false reap, but not able to do it. Bails to the shin to shin. 20 seconds left. If Clay's got one more heel
It's
hook
going to be
attempt left
so hard to
in
score
the bag,
on
she
Campo
needs
right
to make
now.
it.
Ashi, outside Ashi up here. Campo still sitting on the foot. Clay able to get some extension, passes it over to 50-50. Campo just grabs her leg, holds on, and that is it. And Amy Campo, your winner by score 3-0 over Elisabeth Clay. And we will see Amy Campo versus Gabby Garcia.
That was really one of my favorite matches of the day, I think.
That was a great one. That was fun.
I love that that counter to the Darce.
That was
Like,
beautiful.
she just took her time. And it was a really nice Darce attempt, too.
There we go. This was corner. Gabby Garcia, Nikki Lloyd Griffiths. All right, here we go. Women's plus 60 division.
Man, Gabby is so strong. Not scared to be aggressive either.
Oh, no.
Not scared of it at all.
2-on-1 here from Garcia.
look
Griffiths
at
trying
that.
to break that grip off.
Only able to shake one hand off the grip
Right.
that way.
Using her knee.
Not able to break the grips.
Jeez. And again, when we talk about people hanging on the back of your head, like once Gabby starts that situation where she's on their back of your head and snapping you down, it's just so hard to deal with. That was,
Yeah, that was
completely
totally
unintentional.
unintentional. Totally unintentional.
Gabby gives her an I'm sorry.
Even an unintentional strike like that from Gabby Garcia, that could ruin your day, man.
Yeah, right. Gabby holding center position and being very patient too. Like, I love that she's not just walking forward and not having any kind of control or anything like that. Staying poised, staying in the middle, mercy grips, 2-on-1s. Trying to throw by, drag by is Griffiths. I mean, she's fainting to that leg, but I mean, if I'm Garcia, unless I see her changing levels to it, I'm probably not going to respect it.
Gabby grabs up that 2-on-1. Now takes wrist control. And wrist control is serious when Gabby grabs wrist control. Like, there's no just taking that back. You've seen Lloyd Griffiths try to break that grip with her knee a couple of times and still have no success.
There's the back of the head. Here's what she's trying to do. Control the head and the arm on one side. And then once she starts pulling your head in front of your knees, it's just very, very difficult thing to continue to posture up from.
Frame in the face, it makes it very uncomfortable for Gabby.
Yeah, you gotta clear her hand off your head. You have to put such a serious focus on not letting her be on the back of your head.
Gabby gets really narrow with her footwork.
Ah, there it goes. We see where she's trying to bring her down to a front headlock. When Gabby can get you to a front headlock and start dragging you to the mat, that's where it can really become exhausting. And I think even Gurgel, I'm pretty sure he just told her to start grabbing behind and pulling her forward.
Look at Gabby pushing that mercy grip, really putting stress.
Oh, look at that. Look to step up. Now she's got an overhook. Oh, okay. Griffith able to free that arm.
Yeah, Gabby just didn't commit to the overhook. She's not ready yet. She wants to cook a little bit. She's not in a hurry right here.
Griffiths. And Griffiths hasn't backed down one bit. Not one bit. Now they're calling for action. Drops down on a single. This is what I mean. When you have to shoot, like, man, you're going to have to be continuously moving forward because now Gabby's sprawled out.
Heavy on that
Yeah,
head,
very well
too.
timed. And look how she's taking her time. No quick spin to the back. Control the head. She's going to drag her back down. She'll slowly work herself off and drive her to side control, drive her to a half guard so she can pass it.
Just forces her to try to get to her guard to save herself.
Yeah, she'll probably get 2 on the takedown.
No points
yet.
yet.
Oh, no points yet. Yeah,
Still
yeah.
got 1 minute and 20 seconds to points. So this is just extra gasoline.
So let's
poured
see if
on
she
this
tries
fire.
to circle that leg out.
Good frame on the left there. She's going to have to
see
drop her elbow to the inside to make that frame effective enough to keep Gabby off of her.
You see her trying to take her right foot too. I think she's going to try to circle it onto the left leg, onto that bottom leg, and try to step over
She's
it.
going to have to get serious. Lloyd Griffith's going to have to get serious about either committing to an overhook game and trying to get into a butterfly.
Not stay here.
Or get framed off and start
Yeah.
playing with a shield. But this is a recipe for disaster for her right now. Body lock now coming. Oh, Gabby decides to posture up and go to the closed guard.
Let's see what Griffiths does from here. So she immediately sits up, tries to break the posture of Gabby down. Frames
Hey,
in
listen,
front.
this shoulder crunch sweep, if she can get to the butterfly hook,
Yeah.
this will take anybody over. This shoulder crunch sweep works all the way up the food chain, white belt to black belt, and all the way up the food chain, lightweight to ultra heavyweight. So if you
Guard's
need to turn
open.
somebody, that's a great play out.
Gabby's up to her feet. Oh, man, she tried to drop
Think
in
about
the
that
K
K-guard.
guard. Gabby able to cross herself over. She's still sitting on that leg. She'll slowly come over that leg. I
Yeah,
can't
she
see
bailed
Gabby
on
like
that
trying to
K-guard
hop
quick.
over it quickly, especially now that she can initiate a pass from it.
Yeah,
Gabby's
points are
got to get
active
her
now.
right leg over that leg, and then you'll see her slowly probably try to work the other leg over top. Good cradle here from Gabby. So Gabby cradled now. Her hands are connected, locking her head and knee together. So Gabby's going to move north-south here. She'll step over this leg,
Or
and then
she's going
she'll
to
look
pass
to get
that.
inside position.
She's going to use that play to pass that foot and take her over all the way to the other side.
That's what I mean. She's going to step
Yes.
this leg over, square off. Now
There
let's
it
see
is.
how she finishes with this. Oh, she's going to be able to get that left arm back in.
Yeah,
but
that's
but
what I'm
taking
saying.
her
She needs
time.
to take
you know
her
what I
all
mean?
the way to the
Yeah.
other side. all the way past the north-south and drag that
Yep.
arm across, and essentially you'll be passing the other side of the guard when you come out that way. But
Look
hey,
her
she
trying
likes
to
this
strip
cradle,
that
though.
yeah. Now she'll try to get that arm out. Good job of Griffiths at keeping the knees compressed to the chest as much as possible, just so Gabby can't just easily fall into that position.
They've got 3 on the board for her.
So, okay. They gave 3 on the pass, even with the leg trapped.
I guess they felt like the hips were no longer stuck on
Controls
the
there.
I mean, yeah, I mean, she's just holding the arm, essentially.
Yeah. Gabby up 3-0. Cross-side position here. And I like that Gabby is not just squaring back off, that she's looking for a way to exit this arm.
She wants this north-south choke, maybe.
And she wants to finish. She's probably going to look key lock or... See her gripping to the head. Let's see how Gabby's going to attack here. Oh, she's going to try to position into a head and arm, maybe.
She might go for this Mark Kerr here. There's the
key lock.
Americana.
Yeah, key lock on the far side. Let's see what Garcia can do here. Griffiths trying to keep her arm in a position where Gabby can't control it completely. Garcia sprawled heavy here. I'd like to see Griffiths start trying, easier said than done, but start trying to get a knee inside here. But it might be her positioning that's keeping that arm safe right now. Gabby trying to step to get that arm flat to the other side of the mat.
Oh, this is good work here if she can make that happen.
Griffiths trying to collect that.
Gabby's going to go knee on belly, maybe. Use that to go knee on belly and turn
Use
it into
that
an
knee
arm
on
lock
belly,
on the other side.
or use that knee on belly just to create the separation and then drop right back down to the Americana.
Yeah.
Steps
Boy.
over top, mounted here, 3/4. Foot gets trapped inside. Won't be able to score on that.
Yeah, she's going to want to turn this into a back take now with that foot on the inside.
And
there's
honestly,
the mount.
there's mount. Now she'll get the score on that.
Heavy. Playing heavy jiu-jitsu, 6-0.
Should be 5. They'll probably take a point back off, 2 points on the mount. Heavy pressure, man. She might be able to smother her here. Man, this has to be so uncomfortable. I mean, you could see that Griffith can't even correctly bridge.
Well, and look how Gabby's
Put her
hooks
feet
are
underneath.
under the hips. It's taking away all of the power, driving all of the weight
Now
and
she's
the
trying to
pressure up
move
to
up.
the head.
Hammerlock here. Garcia, the 4-time champion. Minute 10 remains. She is up 6-0. She wins this, she will move on.
Ooh, now driving the hips in.
That's what I mean. She may
Heavy
even
on the
smother her
diaphragm.
from here.
Heavy on the diaphragm right there. Very uncomfortable position.
Both arms crested above the shoulders, so she's just eating all of Gabby's pressure. 45 seconds remain. Plus 60 division number
Gabby
1
now
seed.
pushing this
Yeah,
arm
she
up.
wants to finish.
She's going to go for the arm lock,
I think you're right. I think she's going to bring that knee up. There she goes. Oh, S-mount.
This is the heaviest position in
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu. Oh.
Legs are crossed. I got a feeling like she's going to be able to finish this. She gets the
you gotta
tap.
tap early on that one.
Alliance's Gabby Garcia, your winner by cross-side arm lock over Nikki Lloyd Griffiths. Great fight put up by Griffiths, but your 4-time champion looking for 5 is Gabby Garcia, and she will move on to day 2 again. Gabby Garcia, your winner. She will take on the winner of Amy Campo and Elisabeth Clay.
Gabby, the most dominant.
All right, guys. Ricardo Amendolia here and Sean Williams replacing Jake Watson and Chase Smith. Mat number 1. We have Rafaela Geddes against Eleftheria Christodoulou.
Yeah, we have a Mat 1 takeover right now. Guys.
Giving these guys a little break.
That's right.
Rafael Geddes in the black and black rash guard short combination representing Atos Jiu-Jitsu, one of the most aggressive athletes in the female division.
Yeah.
She's got really good takedown game. Look at that nice toss there by Rafaela. She's got to watch out for that front headlock. Looking for the guillotine is her opponent. Look at this, lifting her up. You know, I'll say it again. Rafaela is everything you want to see in a jiu-jitsu match. Very aggressive from start to finish. She takes it to her opponents. She's exactly what we want to see in grappling.
Yeah, she has always puts so much pressure and very well-rounded.
Less than 9 minutes left in this match. Geddes on the top. Got a nice lock around the small of the back there.
Yep, Christodoulou on the bottom, trying to elevate. She needs to bring Geddes forward a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like she's trying to elevate her, but from the back position, that's a little bit tough.
That's tough, yeah. You really got to bring someone forward first. There she goes. There we go. Wow, look at that. Beautiful.
I just ate my words.
It's a beautiful sumigeshi there.
Beautiful sweep. And normally you sit up to set that up, but I guess that's her jam.
Yeah, she posted off that bottom leg well and drove off the ground.
And you know what? I think that threw Rafaela off a little bit. You can see she's in her face there. She's like kind of surprised.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just one move like that that can change the momentum completely in a match. You know, Rafaela was coming out aggressive on the feet. Now on the bottom, you know, may not even have a lot of footage of her opponent from Cyprus. Eleftheria putting tons of pressure on Rafaela.
Yeah, she's going to want to pass. She's going to need to slip the head and start to pass to her right.
And, you know, passing to the right side, especially if you've never competed against somebody, generally a good idea.
Yeah.
But Rafaela locks up the triangle, reverse triangle, going for the arm, reverse arm lock there.
Lots of stuff.
I was going to say, it wasn't such a good idea after all, going to the right side. She left her left arm exposed. And Geddes now on the double attack. She's got triangle lock. She's attacking the arm. Can't see from this angle, but she could have a submission here.
Yeah, she's got a lot of stuff going on. Kimura might be coming if she can get the wrist. You've got that opposite side triangle that she's got locked. Kimuras, omoplatas, regular front triangles. Into the omoplata. See if she uses this to sweep. She's trying to get that far arm and pull that far arm up over and over the shin. This is a really painful situation if she can get that arm all the way over the top like that.
Yeah, Rafaela is attacking. Multiple submission attempts here.
You have to be a little careful. What she's got to be a little careful is that she doesn't actually pull too hard and pull the head through if she loses the grip.
I wonder if she's trying to catch that far right arm to pull back for like a omoplata double arm lock, like Michelle Nicolini, Tammy Muzumechi style.
But she's just lost her grip there, so.
Back to the triangle, the shoulder triangle to make it safe, keeping her opponent in control.
She's showing a little, it was for a second, showing a little bit of a toe hold. She can clear that knee off and sit up and just get a sweep out of it, but it won't really count yet. There she goes. She just comes to the knees, she get to the top position.
And sometimes in this position, you know, omoplata versus reversal, if she gets her arm out, there it is. This is where a lot of scrambling happens, but Rafaela did a great job of controlling and preventing her opponent from scrambling out or, advancing to another position. Tons of pressure on top, keeping her flat. Points will be on in just a matter of seconds here.
Up, and it's points now. Christodoulou looks like she's trying to go on that Udagatami. She needs to separate a little bit, get a little space with the right side.
Four minutes, 20 seconds left in this female above 60 kilo division matchup. Eleftheria playing a high guard here on Rafaela Guedes.
Guedes with the inside ties. It's like a punch through triangle. She was thinking about a punch through triangle looked like.
Smart strategy from Eleftheria, locking Rafaela up. He's very dynamic. We saw Eleftheria have a beautiful elevation in that butterfly guard sweep earlier on. Be interesting to see what sort of close guard attacks. Getting those long legs over the shoulder, even though both arms are in, it could be risky for Rafaela, but it looks like she's like, oh, there we go. Double under pass attempt by Rafaela. Now this is where she's got to be careful. Rafaela, very dynamic. Got a head wrapped up under the leg. Gonna free the leg. There it is. Looking to complete the pass.
Yeah, and she's got to keep 3/4 of the back onto the mat before she's able to gain a pass point.
Yeah. So the 75% 3-second rule. She's got to get the 75% of her shoulders to the mat and hold it for 3 seconds. So that didn't happen, hence why no points scored. Rafaela on the back now. Continuing to attack, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Nice little back attack here. Got one hook in.
Yeah, that was actually a really nice counter by Christodoulou.
Yeah.
She had that scoop of the leg when they rolled over, and she was able to clear her out really well. She got a good right underhook right now. Let's see if she smashes down here. She could go either side, actually. She could pass up to her left if she put her head on the mat. She could pass right to this left side. Yep, some leg pummeling, get a knee cut through this side. She needs her head on the floor to do this, though. There she goes. She's in good position if she drives her head up there to the mat. She's going to try to come to this side, smash the knees down.
Minute and 40 seconds left in this match. Eleftheria trying to smash past Rafaela's guard, but Rafaela looking to create some elevation, looking to set up some attacks of her own.
She's in this position again. Well, she's got a little out of position with the head.
We're seeing a lot of back attacks, back takes, but with no hooks, and a lot of this riding time. A lot of the athletes just unable to secure, full hooks and establishing points in regulation here from the back. But at this point, Rafaela's in full control. .25 seconds left in this match. Rafaela Guedes on top. Now, I mean, if this was the end of overtime, I think it'd be safe to say that Rafaela would win just because she's the most dominant in position over the last bit of this round, but no points scored, so we're going to have to go to overtime.
Yeah, that's a good ending for her on that, on the end of regulation, but we'll see now. 5 minutes overtime.
All right, overtime, points in full effect. Look for Rafaela to start attacking takedowns. I apologize, I haven't seen too much of her opponent's matches prior. I'm going to have to go look at the Flow Grappling archives. The beauty of that, they're all in there from the trials. But it'll be interesting to see what kind of tactics she has for Rafaela.
She defended it well from her feet early, but well, nice little fake guard pull to a snap down to a guillotine. Yeah, she's out of that. And then good passing position now. She's got her head on the mat. Let's see if she knee cuts to this side. She could use that leg like she was using that leg pummeling. She's in good position.
Yeah, it's kind of risk versus reward for Rafaela there. She got the front headlock, tried to whip her over, but just was unable to get that momentum, and now she's stuck underneath.
Yeah. Would like to see Cristodillo punch that right underhook deep, deep, deep. Get shoulder to shoulder there.
I think because Rafaela's arm is under the shin, it's gonna. I was just gonna say, it's gonna make it easy, a little bit harder for her to complete that pass. But now she's stuck in a guillotine. She has to get her head out to have the point scored. There she does it. She's got a hold position now for 3 seconds. But again, her opponent turtles away.
Yeah, I'm very impressed by Cristodillo's awareness of the rules here and awareness of how, her tactics on avoiding being scored on. And
Three minutes, 30 seconds left in this match. Looking for the restart here, always the questionable restart. Here we go. Rafaela Guedes on the back. Got the arm around the neck there, going for the choke. Going palm to palm. But just off on a far angle. It doesn't look like she's in a good position to final it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 48 seconds left. Rafaela trying to pressure pass here, but opponent's got a nice half guard game preventing. Rafaela, nice step over pass there. She got to get the shoulders to the mat, at least 75% for 3 seconds to get those points. Doesn't look like she's going to get them. Nope. But definitely this is playing into her favor if this goes to a decision.
Yeah.
She's had way more, partial point attempts, partial scoring attempps. Now, I think what's happening is Rafaela is warming up now, and she's starting to kind of, let loose, and she's just kind of flowing at this point. Now attacking the arm from the back. Total control there.
Yeah, she has a decent. This arm's starting to slip now. Yeah, it's gonna. I think it's gonna slip out. It's still in there barely, but looks like it will. Most likely, she'll be able to pull that arm out. And if she pulls that arm out, this is a scoring position right here. This is reverse mount. Oh, she couldn't hold that arm, but that's a scoring position in ADCC.
So technically, Rafaela has swept.
Yeah, and she is also in a scoring mount situation, but she has to get out of this toe hold first.
No, but look what she's doing. She's raising, her opponent is raising her hips off the floor. Remember, the butt has to be on the floor.
That's right.
To get the score. So very smart strategy, playing the rule set That might change. Look, she's doing it again.
Yeah, now that's, and I think it's all about this toe hold as well right now. If that toe hold slips off, she's got a minute, then we may see a score.
$50 seconds left in this match. Geddes on top. Going to the back once again.
Rafaela has a -1. So she has to score here.
Yeah, 27 seconds left. Getting the knee cut. She's got her shoulders pinned. She's got her shoulders pinned. She should be getting the points there. 3 points. There it is.
Yeah. Wow, right
last,
on the...
Yeah, last 15, 20 seconds of the match. She was close to losing there.
Yeah.
We got to go back and watch the replay and find out what the penalty was for. There it is. Rafaela Geddes wins the match 3-0.
Coming to mat 1, Gordon Ryan and Victor.
Talented athletes in the ladies division.
I'm going to tell you, she might be one of the most well-rounded grapplers, like we just said, male or female, most well-rounded grapplers here as far as wrestling, top, bottom, leg entanglement, IQ, like just
no holes in the
athlete.
game.
Yeah. Kendall Roosing, the Gracie Baja black belt, making her way to mat number 3, Rafaela Geddes, making her jog down to the mat. Rafaela does have a win over Roosing.
Gabby Garcia, the only lady in this bracket that had a submission yesterday. She got, we were here for that match against Lloyd Griffiths. She advanced after a grueling match where she just put tons of pressure, grinding out that victory. Campo advanced over Clay. Guedes got here with a 3-0 was the score in her match against Chris Adulo. And Roosing gets here with the, oh no, 5-0, yeah, Kendall. How did that match end with Kendall yesterday?
I thought it was points. But she had that,
They're
little bit
listing
slow
it as
start.
sub here,
Oh,
but
really?
I think it was
Oh,
5.
well, 1 second left. 1 second
Yeah,
left.
she
got
did
the
get
guillotine
the-
sub.
yeah,
the
right at the
guillotine,
very
the power
last second.
guillotine sub.
Hey, forget all that stuff I just said.
Right? All right, here we go. Kendall in the black and white. Black, level black gear for Geddes. Inside position for Roosing, trying to frame off of that 2-on-1 from Geddes. We're seeing that far
Same
side leg
play
again. Mercy grips here. Both these ladies, outstanding wrestlers. Outstanding wrestlers.
Hard
Trying to
collar
shut
top, but look how
by.
well Kendall shrugs it off. When Guedes goes to make that tie, look how Kendall uses that shrug, trying to pull her into a 2-on-1, maybe a Russian tie on that side.
And even feints the foot sweep, you know what I mean? Doesn't just hold it and hold position like Kendall gets that position.
Yeah,
and
she's not going to
immediately
allow
tries
Guedes to boss her around right
Yeah.
there.
And I love how both of these ladies, the moment they get control, they're even, the foot sweeps. You see them trying to touch. They're constantly trying to look to off balance from this position. And I think that just shows the caliber of wrestlers they are. because they're focusing on the correct things.
And I think Kendall really wants that 2-on-1 on her left side. Every time Guedes goes to the collar tie, she likes that overhook there too. Guedes,
level change. Almost into the camera. Back at it. And I'm going to say, man, both these athletes, like, such a grueling, like, you have to be prepared that it's just going to be tough. Like, every position, doesn't matter where you are. If you're on bottom against one of these two, you're going to have to constantly worry about the wrestle up. If you're on bottom and they're on top, you're going to constantly have to worry about their pressure coming down. From the feet, you constantly have to worry about them just trying to blast through you.
Kendall's been stepping forward. She's pushing Guedes all over the mat right here.
So getting just a little talking to.
Well, Guedes has waited until they've gotten off the mats twice to try to shove Kendall into the bleachers and then try to shuck her head into the dirt right there.
And what referee Jarno is telling her is, when I say stop, stop. Kendall holding center position, which she's pretty much had the whole time. She's definitely been the one with her back to the center the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, she's pushed Guedes out of bounds 3-4 times now.
Both of
again.
It's just straightforward. Both these ladies are very, very strong tactically as well. Like IQ-wise, in match is excellent. Trying to drag.
Yeah, too far away. Not any kind of setup for it.
Mercy grips here. Switches it off to an inside collar, is Rusing.
Reaching for that inside leg. She might have been thinking about a little high crotch or a duck right there. Tries the slide. Again, trying to shuck that 2-on-1. Guedes has a strong collar tie over there, though. She's not just letting herself get thrown around with that. But she is being pushed around the mats right now. Perhaps strategically, too, Jay.
Oh, for sure. All right, let's see. So he's calling for action for both. So again, that's not a warning. That's just a call to action.
There's that shut the 2-on-1.
Think of it. Oh, there was the level change. You think of it as kind of like a warning to a warning. If you don't pick up the pace, you're going to get a warning. Mercy grips again. That was a nice level change. Collar again for Rusing.
Tries to get on the head. Just looking to put some weight down on Guedes.
We've seen a ton of that, B-Mac. A ton of the people using that tie clinch to really pull down on the opponent's head.
That's the Otto strategy, man.
Yeah.
They love that. Both the Rotolo brothers, Barbosa, Galval himself, they love that. Let's see Guedes.
Speaking of, big super match tonight. I don't know if you heard about it, B-Mac.
Yeah,
Calvo Gordon Ryan.
That could probably fill this arena up just by itself. Snap down into a front head here.
Move back to center. Kendall addressed it immediately. Head to head in the center of the mat here. Oh, gets to that 2-on-1. You were talking about it. You thought she wanted it to the left side. It does look like that's what she's trying to move to.
I think she's going to use that to shuck that arm pass and get on a single on Guedes' right leg if she can.
All right, points are in.
I think she's going to start utilizing that 2-on-1 to try to pick up a single leg over here.
Now she's really driving forward. Nice level change by Geddes.
Great hips by Kendall. Totally shut it down. Hips back right away. In wrestling, you have 3 levels of defense. You got to get through the hands, you got to get through the head, but then finally you got to get through the hips. Kendall, beautiful defense with her hips there. Great sprawl.
Circling back to her right side here is Geddes, but again, commanding that center position, controlling the mat space is Rusing. Mercy grips again here in the center. Pushing forward, running her out of bounds again is Rusing. And I love how Kendall didn't take her eyes off her. Just watched the whole time.
I don't know if I would have let her back to the center if I was Kendall.
Right?
Just
keep
rough
her,
her
at the
up
edge
over
and
there
keep
while
pushing.
you're out of bounds. Just let
Yeah.
everybody know that I pushed you out of bounds right here.
You saw that a lot in 2019 with the Nikki Rod. Oh, nice level change again here. Countered by Rusing. Heavy overhook, trying to push down on the head. Get herself to a front headlock. They're going to restart them same. Yeah. And they're keeping that position and not the others because all of it was initiated on the mat, and that's just where they were stopping from. So they want to be able to keep the same, and she is hiking them arms up, trying to get higher here. Rusing able to get a whizzer, and Geddes puts her to the ground. No, she's hurt. It's that knee. It's that knee. Geddes went down on top of her. Kendall's definitely had something happen to the knee there. It looked like she might have fell awkwardly on it. It was the one, remember yesterday we thought she fell awkwardly on a knee yesterday. Geddes just drove through her. Geddes just drove through her and put her on the ground. They're trying to scoot that knee into an upward position now. I think they're, more than anything, she's trying to see if she's going to be able to continue, and she is not, and it looks, he like half raised Geddes' hand. It doesn't look like, I mean, I'm not sure why you would boo Geddes. I know that's not how you wanted it to end, but.
Well, listen, you know, it's an injury, but it's an injury caused by Guedes'
aggression.
By Guedes' play.
Takedown, you know what I mean? It was.
You know, the crowd.
Yeah, all right, it does. It's definitely, she's not going to be able to move on here. Rafaela Geddes from Atos will move on to the final.
Coming to event number 1, Gabby Garcia and Amy Campo. Coming to match number 3, Rafaela Geddes and Kendall Rusing.
We are good to go with our last semifinal of the day. This is the over 60 kilogram division here. four-time ADCC champ Gabby Garcia will take on Amy Campo. Amy Campo, West Coast Trials winner. Incredible jiu-jitsu, great wrestling, great guard work. Gabby Garcia, you know who she is, you know what she does. Amazing top pressure, very aggressive athlete, and solid wrestling. Jake, what are we about to experience out here?
We're about to experience history in the making, whether or not, regardless of the result of this match, it's going to be history in the making. Gabby Garcia has been such a dominant mainstay champion, and Amy Campo's coming off of that incredible West Coast Trials performance. Not only that, the Worlds performance. She really has shocked the grappling world. The representative of Zenith looked awesome against Elisabeth Clay yesterday on mat 3. Once again, after having a great performance at West Coast Trials and immediately feeling the strength of Gabby Garcia.
But unfazed, right? Flies right back with the call tie of her own. Quick look at a single there, making Gabby think about things. But when Gabby moves forward, it's the other athlete's prerogative to maybe move to the side. You have to really account for Gabby's strength here.
Absolutely, and Gabby walking forward, really commanding the mat as well. That's one thing that she's very strong with. She commands the space on the mat, has awareness of where she is. Continually putting Amy Campo on the back foot. Gabby Garcia saying there's something on the mat. Unsure of what it is.
I think she's saying it's slippery, maybe some sweat or something. Ref's got some socks on. Let's take care of that.
The good old kitchen cleanup.
Yes. Yeah, and we're back. I went almost slipped past him, Jake, but I'm with you here. Amy Campo wading right into the fire here, pushing Gabby now to the corner of the mat.
Amy Campo needs to be careful, though, keeping her center of gravity back so that she doesn't wade forward a little too strong, getting over the foot sweep or getting taken off balance. Very strong by Gabby Garcia. That's got to be an interesting game plan that every competitor has to take in against Gabby. Negotiates every plus 60 kilogram competitor to do the trials know that they're gunning for the queen. And here Amy Campo finds herself. She got the fight that she fought for.
Yeah, she's taking it to her, right? She seems to be
good awareness by Amy Campo to take her hips out of the way on that sweep. And that's more of what I was bringing up before, Chase, is that underhook, digging for that underhook. Got to be cautious about it.
Amy now in a little bit of trouble here. Double overhooks her from Gabby Garcia. Definitely use that to her advantage. Gabby does have a tendency to go very upright and straight-legged when she goes for the collar tie.
And almost like not really respecting the offensive options that her opponent might throw at her.
And we've talked a lot about the difference in strength out there, but the sheer height problem for Amy Campo, reaching like 10 stories above her head for that, that collar tie. That has got to be sort of frustrating to know how the distance you must travel to get where you want to be.
Absolutely, and it's difficult to pull strong from the end of your range of motion, whereas Gabby Garcia is at the bottom of her range of motion, just tugging lower than her own headline. Oh, Gabby Garcia reaching for the legs. Once again, looking for the trip, almost getting Amy Campo down.
Just dragging Amy Campo down to the mat. I think we'll see a little more commitment as we approach the points period here shortly in a minute and a half. But that's a clear sign of what Gabby Garcia wants to do. I don't think that would shock anybody. She's waiting for those points and trying to get her takedown.
It's a little over a minute, Chase, until those points do come into effect here. Winner of these two will go on to face Counter Rusing and Rafael Guedes, whoever wins between those two. They won't fight them both. They'll fight the winner of those two. So far, Gabby Garcia's had the majority of the offensive looks. It's everything Amy Campo can do to just get a strong collar tie on Gabby Garcia.
Yeah, Campo really being reactive right now, but again, it's a massive challenge in front of her. It's tough to find an opening, and you certainly don't want to pull guard in this case and have Garcia on top of you. Maybe she's hoping Garcia will also begin to slow down a little bit as the round moves on before she starts turning up her own pace.
Only time will tell.
Because a lot of these shots and looks like collar or arm drags, excuse me, are pretty non-committal, right? A little touch of the legs here. It's great to get your opponent thinking about that, but you also need to add in some commitment to these shots to really make them believe that that's what you're trying to do. And we have our referee calling for a little action here.
Oh, big pull down on the head by Amy Campo. Gabby Garcia shooting in, looking for a shot.
A little look of frustration there on Gabby's face.
Oh, Amy Campo looking to shuck the arm to the side and potentially go around Gabby. Trying to join us over here at the commentary table. Seems to be some commotion happening on mat 3. Not quite sure what happened over there, but Amy Campo now trying to mix up a little bit more of the arm drags, try to get around Gabby. See a little bit of frustration on Gabby's face, but Amy Campo still looks pretty determined. A little bit more aggression on Gabby Garcia here in this tie-up. Trying to trip Amy Campo once again with that leg on the inside, and Amy Campo reverses it. 2 minutes, 39 seconds, Chase.
Yeah, it's been a very grueling match for both athletes out there. Campo now with some big commitment on that snap down to maybe looking at a jumping guillotine attack there. Turning up the intensity. I don't think she wants to go to the overtime period.
Jumping up to try to get the collar tie.
Oh, big arm drag.
Here we
Campo on
go.
a single.
Visible frustration on the face of Gabby Garcia after that exchange, but that's as close as Amy Campo's gotten to mounting some offense here.
Yeah, it was a great look from Amy Campo. Glimmer of hope for her, finding the look she needs, cutting the angle. Another goes back to the well on the arm drag. I like she's turning up the intensity. She might have found an opening here.
And perhaps she found a chink in the armor of Gabby Garcia. A couple arm drags looked like they could have yielded a good opportunity here.
And Gabby, for her part, hasn't really committed to a shot in some time. A lot of heavy collar ties and pushing, but no real attempt at grabbing the leg. We're going chest to chest, body to body.
And every time the ref resets him back in the middle, Gabby is right in there pushing the pace.
Both athletes have received a second warning there, meaning a penalty would be awarded for any other infractions. Or negative point, excuse me, not penalty.
Amy looking for the Russian tie on the left arm after that Muay Thai clinch of Gabby Garcia. And once again, taking her to the ground outside! Gabby Garcia's on her back! Right onto the stage, and Amy Campo still trying to pass on the concrete. Into mount! And now for the armor on the concrete!
This is
Will she hit the stage?
This is unbelievable.
This could be it! Oh my goodness! This is ADCC!
So now the question is, what happens next, Jake Watson?
How do we reset this position? Hand in the air, Amy Campo!
The crowd is on their feet here with Thomas and Mack Arena.
The referee stopping, going to the judges' table. That was a huge moment in this match. All the way out of the concrete, and Amy Campo gets her 4. But they take it away. Wait. Don't get excited, Jake Watson. She gets her 2. Oh, there's the handshake. She didn't notice the handshake. A bow for the crowd. And Amy Campo is moving to the final. She defeats Gabby Garcia. She will face Ffion Davies.
Amazing work from Amy Campo. Such tenacity, working and working towards her goal, and ultimately achieving it with flying colors there off the mat.
My goodness, this is ADCC Chase.
Amy Campo will meet Ffion Davies there in the over 60 kilogram final. And that is one to watch. Guys, we'll be right back. See you shortly.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back in a short second, guys. Female above 60 kilo division final coming up. Stay tuned.
In the 60 kilogram division, from the United States of America, Amy Campo!
Team Zenith, the American winner at the West Coast Trials, Amy Campos, looking to become the first time ADCC World Champion. Again, representing Team Zenith in USA. She's got a well-rounded game, very aggressive, loves the submissions, goes for knee bars, goes for arm bars. You saw her against Gabby Garcia. This young lady can do it all. But can she defeat Rafaela Geddes, the aggressive Atos Jiu-Jitsu black belt who's just been on a tear? We'll find out.
From Brazil, Rafaela Geddes!
Rafaela Geddes from Manaus, Brazil. This is her first time in ADCC. I think outside of Gabby Garcia, many thought of her as one of the favorites to win this division. Who's #1 championship winner last year. Very aggressive style, can do it all. Loves the takedowns, loves submissions, loves to get in there and scrap. Not afraid to make it a fight. And this is ADCC. It's not just grappling. This is submission fighting, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the incredible guillotine setup that Rafaela Geddes has. She can basically land it from anywhere, whether it's on top, bottom position. She loves to roll for the guillotine. But Amy Campo should not be slept on. Beat Gabby Garcia earlier today in one of the most intense battles we saw all afternoon. Went all the way off the mat and almost up our ramp over there.
Right.
And now, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner from Ogden, Utah, representing Zenith, Amy Campo. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner from San Diego, California, by way of Manaus, Brazil, representing Atos, Rafaela Geddes.
Okay. Sean Williams, Chase Smith, I think we're in for a scrap here. We could be in for a slobber knocker, as Trey Robinson likes to call it from time to time at Who's Number One. But Rafaela Geddes, she's got the locks. Amy Campo's got the knee bar. Time has begun. Here we go. It's the female finals of the above 60 kilogram division at the 2022 ADCC World Championship. Rafaela Geddes, coach Kainan Duarte, who just won his division, shouting instructions from the corner.
No alto da coroa, no alto da coroa.
Sean Williams, let's talk about the technical contrasts here. What have you seen differently from these two young ladies?
I'd say maybe the patience of Amy Campo and the aggression of Rafaela Geddes.
it's like the yin versus the yang.
That's right.
Here on the mat, Chase Smith.
Yeah, Amy Campo isn't phased easily, though, right?
No,
She's very
not at all.
methodical and happy to absorb some of the intensity, but she is setting up something very specific in those moments.
She was not intimidated the least bit by Gabby Garcia. Gabby was in her face. Gabby was getting nasty with her, and Amy Campo didn't care. She was coming back. She was ready to scrap.
Yeah,
Look at it. Look at her face. Look at the determination in her eyes.
Unfazed is the perfect way to put it.
Rafaela Geddes, as we mentioned, representing Atos, as Bruce Buffer would call it, which is Atos Jiu-Jitsu, against Amy Campos from Zenith Jiu-Jitsu. Nice takedown attempt there. Almost took out a couple reporters, but it's okay. This is ADCC.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that
it
way.
happens.
It's still early, but we haven't had any table run-ins this year. Last time I was
There you go. There you go, Sean Williams.
I had several.
Oh,
Look
and
at that.
Rafaela Geddes with the takedown, but she gets sucked right into an overhook of Amy Campos. She's got to be careful.
She's doing a good job of pummeling the arm onto the side in that overhook position. You can see her trying to stuff that arm down between the armpit and the hip, which is what you need really for a closed guard. It lets you create the angles.
Agora.
17 minutes and 50 seconds left. Following this match, we're going to start the men's absolute division. And then, of course, the long-awaited super fight between two of the greatest no-gi grapplers, two of the greatest ADCC champions in the history of the sport. And, you know, needless to say, win, lose, or draw, Gordon Ryan is now four-time ADCC champion, if I'm not mistaken, and 3-division champion. So doesn't matter what happens, he's already making history here at ADCC this weekend.
The guard work from Amy Campo is very, very dangerous. You can see how quick she is to try and maybe think about that triangle, climbing the very high guard here.
Yeah, I love the pummeling work that she's doing and the posture control to keep Rafaela down. She's staying connected on the neck or the shin the entire time.
Rafaela is doing something interesting with her arm. She's always keeping that right hand on the shoulder, elbows in, trying to prevent any sort of entanglement of the arms.
It is kind of a defensive posture, though, and she was just warned, I believe.
Uh-oh. Overhook on the arm. Amy Campo's got some long legs, and she's using them with that high guard, so Rafaela's really got to be careful here.
Yeah, I love the shin grip, either their head or the shin. She's doing a good job of staying on one of those two to keep pressure down so she can win that pummel battle or keep the arm off to the side, basically between the armpit and the hip. Punch through triangle possibility.
4 minutes into this female final matchup. Oh, she got a nice bite on the shoulder there, but Rafaela disengages, looking to pass now. Rafaela with the foot stomp pass. Nice guard recovery. Amy Campos with the fist bump saying respect.
Yeah.
Good job. Sean Williams, you're getting too close for our table, Sean Williams. I hope this ADCC referee blocks him.
We're doomed. He already did it.
That's it.
It's already over.
I'm like a magnet for takedowns.
I still got a bump and bruise from last ADCC when Galvão slammed into Penna.
That's right.
Smashed my waist.
Right into our table.
And Amy Campo now walking Rafaela until Rafaela shoots.
Look at that. And that's what we're talking about, right? Just patient, and then all of a sudden, bang.
Explosion.
Underhook, go behind. They stopped it, but very good defense and right around the shoulder line.
Circula. Rafa, circula. Fica no meio.
4 minutes and 30 seconds left to the points period of the match begins. This is Amy Campo versus Rafaela Geddes here, the 2022 ADCC World Championship. Female 60 and up division finals. Ricardo Amendolia calling the action here with Mr. Chase Smith and Sean Williams. Such an amazing tournament. This whole weekend, this whole ADCC has just been incredible.
Full body lock. Let's see if Amy can get around the corner now. She's got to step left leg. That left leg can get around the corner. She can step into the middle with the right leg, and then the left leg can step around that corner, and she'll be able to drop in. Let's see. She's trying to get around that corner. Sometimes that right foot could disrupt there. That outside trip, and then good around that left side. And then you just got to sit like a chair. Sit down in a chair, and over they go.
Gira. Rafa, começa a circular.
Good stoppage by the referee. They almost took out one of our cameramen, or camerawoman, but good reset too. Oh, there it is. Amy with the beautiful guard pull to butterfly sweep. Sumigaeshi hook sweep, whatever you want to call it, it was effective.
That was textbook.
Yes.
It was beautiful right there. An excellent, that's the way a guard pull should be. Guard pulling into,
right into
something.
Sweep, yeah.
And she used that very productively.
You can't just pull butterfly guard and chill. This isn't Netflix. You got to sweep. You like that one, ain't you?
Look at that, around the corner. Ooh,
Rafaela, oh, beautiful counter by Amy Campo.
And Amy Campo is taking it
Yes.
to Rafaela Geddes out there.
Big Uchimata counter.
Usa o joelho, tira a cabeça. Afasta a cabeça dela. Afasta a cabeça, Rafa. Rafaela, afasta a cabeça.
All right, restart to the action here. Man, this is I called it a scrap before, and that's exactly what it's turned out to be. The gameness of Amy Campo is to be respected. Win, lose, or draw. She's had an awesome campaign in this ADCC. Her style of fighting is just exactly what we want to see. Rafaela as well. Just the next level in submission fighting. Good at all aspects. Takedowns, submissions, passing, sweeps.
Watch the arm drag now. There is
Nice
arm drag.
sweep attempt.
Cabeça sempre longe, cabeça longe.
Kind of Duarte telling Rafaela to break the posture of Amy Campo by pulling the head.
Fica na mão o tempo todo, deixa chegar.
Got her right leg laced in, but just realized Rafaela's right knee is pretty taped up. Not sure if that's affecting her performance or not. I'll say it again, Sean Williams. If you got an injury, you got to tape both limbs.
That's
left
right.
and right.
Disguise it.
Keep them guessing.
Well, maybe her left one is the one that's...
Amy Campo's like, yeah, your left knee is swollen, but your right one's got all these bandages.
Yeah.
What do I do here?
Amy's got to watch her weight onto Rafaela. If Rafaela moves hard to her right, she could off balance, but no, not now. Change now.
Presta atenção, falta 50 segundos. Ela vai soltar a blitz. Ela vai soltar a blitz quando virar 10. Ela vai soltar a blitz quando virar 10. Atenção, tá?
Quebra essa pegada da mão. Quebra a pegada da
10 minutes, 30 seconds left in this match. Rafaela Guedes from Atos Jiu-Jitsu against Amy Campo from Team Zenith.
15 segundos, cabeça longe. Deixa a cabeça afastada.
Amy leading with this knee in the middle. She can weave the legs with the left arm if she wants. She can start to walk towards this left side as well. She just tries to power through there.
Oh, nice tip attempt there by Rafaela.
Yeah, we are in points now as well, so.
Costas no chão, hein?
Rafaela's got to watch that sit by Amy for a potential sweep again.
Yeah, she got a full body lock here now. So again, trying to get outside this left side. Just let it go. You're right, that was a beautiful move earlier, so. She could try Ukewaza or like lateral drop as well. And that would be this very similar look. There's the lateral drop from Rafael.
Uh-oh. That did not go how Amy Campo would have liked. That's going to be 2 points there for Rafaela Guedes. Bye.
Rafaela Guedes up 2-0 on Amy Campos. Oh, is that a little?
No, she got.
Is that a little Williams guard I just saw there for a sec?
She got to win the arm pummel first. She's got to get the arm around her hip, and then she can do that, and then it leads to a lot of good stuff. Yeah, it's close.
I heard you're familiar with that position there, Sean Williams.
I might know a thing or two from there. She's doing, she's right there, right? She's got to pummel up through the middle. So right now she's been trying to take the wrist down to the hip, which is fine. But if she could pummel up through the middle or use a sort of a reverse Kimura breakdown, it'll put the arm again where she wants it to be. If that's something that she really likes. Now she's elected to go as an underhook, but.
Oh, nice armbar attempt there. Rafaela slipping out now, trying to pass, standing here. Guedes having none of that. Foot stomp, pass attempt. I don't know if there was a pass attempt, but it was definitely a foot stomp. Oh. The thing is, in this position, Guedes is sort of safe because even if she's penalized, unless Amy scores, it won't matter. They're not going to disqualify her for penalties like that, for stalling, right? They will never, they won't DQ you. It's not like the IBJJF or other organizations where it accumulates and then they'll disqualify you. So what that means is it could force Amy Campo to get a little desperate and open up and try something, and that could be where Rafaela passes or where she catches Rafaela. So no risk, no reward for Amy Campo.
Pé rápido. Entre o joelho.
Boa. Muito bom. Ô, Rafa, mas eu quero que abra e faz postura.
Rafa, continua lutando, vambora. Ativa, Rafa.
50. Não vamos dar sorte pra ganhar agora, pra fazer acontecer. É o último 6 do dia, levanta.
Vambora, para não. Entra o joelho, entra o joelho, entra o joelho. Levanta e fica em pé.
I hear Rafaela's corner telling her to stand up when you can, stand up when you want to, but just watch the arms.
Now Campo has a better dragging grip on that arm. See if she can start to drag it across.
Rafaela, levanta!
Vai! Entra o ombro.
Amy Campo really needs to pull, if she does want to get that arm by the hip, she needs to pummel up through the crook of the elbow there.
Yeah.
Hold the shin, pummel up through the crook of the elbow to really put her arm over there, isolated by the hip. Because Rafaela's doing a really good job of keeping her arms. There she got on the left side. Now she's got that position that she could go after that. But see how she's sneaking the arms inside the hip? Very good by Geddes.
5 minutes, 30 seconds left. Geddes on top. Little crossface there.
Não deixa fechar, Rafa. Cuidado com o gancho. Cuidado com o gancho.
Vamos desconectar dela, bora desconectar aí.
Got to be careful there. She's going to get
Negation,
elevated.
yep.
Amy Campo with the sweep on Rafaela Geddes to the back. Going for the hooks is Amy Campo.
Trying to shove that right foot through.
Two beautiful sweeps. Nice elevation. Beautiful timing. No score here because of the turtling that Rafaela did. So she didn't get her butt to the back and wasn't able to control for 3 seconds. But she's in a great position.
One hook has slid in there.
Yep. If
Lots of time to go here, Ricardo.
Absolutely. So impressed with Amy Campo today. She had an amazing campaign at the West Coast Trials. I believe she hit a knee bar in the finals to win. And she's just been looking awesome. Oh, she almost got that left hook in. She's looking for it. Rafaela's defending. And Rafaela's got to be careful, even though she's defending with her left arm. She could get that arm trapped.
Yeah.
It could end up costing her right arm as a consequence if Amy Campo falls off to the sides and attacks it. You hear kind of Duarte saying, just don't let her get that hook in. Don't let her get that hook in.
Só 3 minutinhos. Vamos se defender, mantém fechadinho aí.
3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this match. Geddes still up by 2 points, even though Amy Campos has full control of the back. She has not scored yet. She's trying to, I mean, at this point, Ffion Williams, would it be smart for her to change the strategy here? Maybe fall off to the side and looking for a power Nelson.
Yeah, she's got a power.
Give me some
half
wrestling.
now.
Give me some wrestling terms.
Yeah,
here,
she's
Ffion
got a
Williams.
power half now, and that could help turn her to her side, and that would be a big deal. The way that Rafaela has that, she can also try to pull that wrist behind her back. She's going to lose this position, but it also might help her break her down to the side. The underhooks that she has is very good to keep her on the back, but it can't threaten the neck. But again, good to keep her on the back.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left in this match. Rafaela Geddes still stuck on the bottom there.
Campos needs to drive a little bit more forward. She's not really having much weight coming down into the head to Geddes, so it's probably not that uncomfortable what's going on right now. If she can get some drive into the head and some downward pressure, it'll make it a little bit more uncomfortable for this turtle position. There's all kinds of things you can do. I mean, you can do an Almeida guillotine here, which is like her right arm goes around the head, and it's where that Katagatami. You can do all kinds of stuff from this position. But do you want to take those risks? That Almeida, I call it the Almeida guillotine, where it's that side Katagatami, the back Katagatami. That one can get to the back with that one. So that's also a very creative way to deal with a very tight turtle position. Campo might be feeding her left hand through the neck. Nope.
What I noticed Campo was trying to do with her left foot was hook behind Rafaela's left foot to stretch her leg. Campo now breaks it down, can't get the hook in. 1 minute left, still no points for Amy Campo. If she doesn't secure this, that positioning was for nothing. She's got to do something here. At this point, Ffion Williams, bring your right arm over the head of Rafaela Geddes and go for a guillotine.
Guillotine. You can also do the freestyle guillotine, which is known as a twister. And you can take your right arm through that gap. But again, you're going to... So her right arm to go to that.
Left foot in. Left foot in.
She's trying. She's
no
trying
control.
to dig in
It's got to be past the hips. Is it in, Chase Smith? I can't see from this angle, Chase Smith.
It looks close.
And she's got the pin. The hooks are in.
Oh, it's in now.
She's got the 3 points.
Amy Campo, 18 seconds left.
And going after the arm.
Oh my gosh, Amy Campos has done it. Amy Campos is your 2022 ADCC World Champion. What a match.
And now, your new 60-kilo ADCC gold medal champion, Amy Campo.
A truly awesome finish. Come from behind victory, down on points. Scores the points in the final seconds of the match.
I'm here with your winner, Amy Campo. That's okay. You're a pretty new black belt. This was your first time here at ADCC. You took out Gabi Garcia, you took out Javier Geddes. Talk about your performance.
I feel like performance is okay. It's the preparation, the waiting for 10 years, the training day in and day out that has you killed. This should be easy when you get in here. This should be where you play smart. And I think I died in training for sure.
I know that jiu-jitsu has been an amazing outlet for you. What does this mean for you to win this gold medal for yourself, your family, and your team and your coach?
My mission with jiu-jitsu was to see what I could become, was to make something of myself, of my character, to have something I could put my name to, put my energy to. So I wasn't wasting my time doing other things that weren't productive. This win, to me, means I was able to come to the highest level. And that means that my team, I've trained with one team. These 9.5 years I've trained, one team only. I take a lot of pride in them being by my side the entire time. And teaching them so they can come up with me. Because that's what a family is.
Amy, you've been collecting a lot of medals over the course of your career. You're now an ADCC World Champion. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What a beautiful speech there by Amy Campo. Just a true inspiration. You know, that's what champions are supposed to be like. Just inspiring other athletes, inspiring other competitors. Just an awesome performance. Congratulations, Amy Campo of Team Zenith and the US of A. We're going to take a look at the replay coming up shortly. Don't forget, we have the Absolute Division coming up soon. I just got a sneak peek of it, and it's looking hot. All right, let's take a look at the replay. Ffion Williams, talk us through it.
There's that big pickup and slam. Here's our sitting Sumigashi. That was just beautiful. Well done. Probably a big surprise to Rafael Geddes. There's a Sumigashi late in the contest, but was able to turtle, and then finally hooks in right at the last 20 seconds. She scored her points to take that title. Again, the patience and just the technical abilities to take advantage when she needed to, score when she needed to, put Campo as your champion.
And, you know, newcomer, new black belt, but showed a lot of experience, showed a lot of patience, as you said, Ffion Williams, and fought a very, very tough competitor, was able to get the victory.